Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the house of Jay Wilson. I hope y'all having a good day. So, you all, I want to say hello to Memphis T. I saw you. Mondon, the girls are not well. Good morning. What's up, Michael? So, can I tell you all that Printergate is officially over? I got the printer and it's good. I heard someone wants to know the price. It's none of your business. I am not dating you. We're not a couple, and I don't owe a hoe nothing. See, this is the problem. You need to run that game on Brian or somebody like that because, baby, once it comes to daddy, it's daddy's. So anyway, the hoe want to know the cost of the printer. Just know I got one. Just know I got one. That's all you need to know. And just know that the Cheesecake Factory was delicious. It was delicious. Now, you all, I am home today. So I'm going to be home for today. And so I had a chance to watch a few things. Sometimes I really don't, but because I am home today, um, I said, well, let me come on. So it's interesting. So let me say that I know you all, this is the really big thing. Ness claims that she knew Brian was coming, but yet she did that telethon for him to raise that money. But I'm gonna leave that alone. And again, how much Honey Love paid for your hotel room? I I'm really not interested, but I just asked the question because she's so obsessed with what I'm doing over here. And again, just a fan. Now, I am going to say this. You really do need to get a new wig. That wig time has come and gone. Even gel, because I see you put a little gel activation in that wig. Girl, that ain't even helping. Look, I almost feel like doing a wig challenge. I almost feel like doing a wig, something dealing with wigs, and because, baby, Sugar Lump need a new wig over there. Have y'all seen Sugar Lump wig over there? She done put Jerry Curl juice in it, and that shit still look like it's not. Baby, it's just trying to, girl, just put a do not resuscitate on that hoe. Girl, that wig look like it done got shock treatment. Girl, it looks like clear, and that shit is done. It's done. It looked like some brittle wet shit. It looked like somebody put some grease on some hay. Ho, get a new wig. Anyway, girl, natural what? But anyway, let me leave her alone. But that wig is not giving. Okay, it is not giving. Okay, the first couple of days it was like, all right, but baby, the part is all fuzzy, and now she done put some curl juice on it, and see, we worried about the wrong thing. You worried about a printer, but you need to be worried about some hair. Okay, let me start getting this hair fund over here, girl. Anyway, but Printergate is over. And you all, I'm not going to beat a dead horse. It woke up the street a little bit. Um, and that's what I wanted it to do. It got people to talking. People gave over $200. Yes, they did. And I went and got the printer. And the printer is in my home. And when we need to print something, we'll print it because we got the printer. But nobody ain't tripping out. And we ain't gonna beat this dead horse. We really not. Y'all, Prenegate is done. It's done. The girls was having a kiki because I went to the library. And y'all, to be honest, again, I don't use a printer that much. I really don't. I mean, I don't print a whole lot. So it's just like, yeah, why do I need, yeah, a printer? I had a really nice portable printer and I gave that whole away because I'm like, I wasn't using it. You know, to be honest, when I finished my business degree, I didn't have to write any more papers. So I'm like, yeah, I didn't have to do all of that. But it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. I got it. The girls would say, "Oh, you going to the library? Why can't you don't have no print at home?" Well, now I got one. And that's all I can say about it. Now let's move on to this new show. Now we heard and we done seen Snoop get beat down to the earth's crust. But now it seems like some beef sector people are involved. Now the word on the curb is King Roman said if Rico is going to be in the show, no go. And, I think because of Rico's situation of not being emotionally intelligent, he may have been pulled. Let me tell y'all something about shows. Even though the show Atlanta, show Orlando, show Vegas didn't happen, Ty knew that she was liable for anybody who was injured or hurt on that set. She knew that if somebody got their ass whipped, that there could be a lawsuit. Now, Rico King Roman, didn't they say Lemon's supposed to be going? Girl, I don't know. You know how that is. It would be an awesome show. But Rico is a liability. When you already done told folk you gonna bite them, girl, you done been getting shot since we done seen you. We see that you have violent tendencies. We see that you held up a butcher knife and said that you was gonna go on the Chinese bus and find King Roman. You a liability. And even if what's his name, King Payne, wanted you on the show, I don't think he's willing to take a risk on you because you are a liability. You are a risk. And so I don't think anybody would put you on a show because no one is willing to have to go to court or pay for your inability to control your emotions. And again, a lot of the stuff that you said out of your mouth and what you would do to your mouth, with your mouth and stuff, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And who would want to have to do retakes because you have a tendency to porn bomb and stuff? So your reputation, not reputation, but your reputation has preceded you. And nobody don't want to work with you. Everybody who brings you up, for the most part, if they're male, they have to put up a banner because you're so unpredictable. And you use scorched earth approach that no one wants to be liable or held accountable for you. So now, y'all, King Payne was on the gentleman's panel. And, I kind of know King Payne a little bit, not a whole lot, but a little bit. And King Payne has been on shows. And so I don't think King Payne wants to be held liable for a loose cannon. Now, y'all, let's be honest. Let's be honest. And I want y'all to put a 1 in the room if you would want to be accountable for Rico. And if something pops off, you could go to court. Would you want to be liable? Or 2, would you say, you know what, it's for the culture and I'm willing to take a risk? So 1, if you ain't willing to take that risk. 2, if you say, you know what, it's for the culture, I'll take that risk. Would y'all do it? Would y'all do it? Divine Starlight said 1. Felicia said 1. And I want y'all to think. I mean, because even bringing him on the channel sometime, I'm like, is it going to be worth it? Pamela said 1. Divine Starlight said, hell no. Yeah. And I know it's more people, and I know y'all don't want to answer because y'all get a little nervous. I get it. A bird named Big Taco said no. Yeah. No. Okay. Miss Jada said no. Yeah, you all, because it's a liability. It's a liability. He gets very sensitive when people talk about his status, but then when you use your status as a weapon, talking about you gonna bite somebody, then see, that's a problem. And I think Rico has done more harm to his brand than any other content creator in the beef sector. No one wants to work with him. People have seen the end results. And so, and he gets very attached. So if you treat him like a human being, he gets extremely attached. But, being friends with Rico can be a liability. Or even being a person who, I shouldn't say an alliance, but a person who is cordial with Rico can be at risk, because if he sees you in somebody's chat that he doesn't like, then now y'all are enemies. It doesn't take much. And he is a loose cannon. Divine Starlight said Kim Jong-un would be a more stable show participant. So I think Rico may have been considered, because, like I said, with the show Atlanta, show Orlando, King Payne, you see where they try to get people who may or may not get along. But I think Rico is to the extreme, because Rico, he doesn't understand that this is a show. He doesn't understand that, yeah. And with King Roman, I don't even think King Roman is scared. I really don't. And people always want to come off that people are scared and stuff. I think King Roman has a life outside of YouTube. And I think that people who have stuff to lose will cause you to lose everything. And I think Rico would do something diabolical that would adversely affect him to get back at King Roman. And I just think that, and I think that King Payne said, I would rather have a show than somebody who's diabolical. Because Rico can't hold the whole show on his own. And no slight to Rico. Let me say this, you all. I am no A-lister and all of that stuff. But like I had to tell Trademark Fortune, Rico interviewed you numerous times and nobody ain't see it. Nah, I didn't go see it. You even admitted that you read your own stuff out, but nobody paid for it. So again, am I a T.S. Madison or a Tasha K or Armand Wiggins or no? I'm not a Funky Dineva either. But in the beef sector, people will come over and click. I'll say that. So let me see what y'all saying here. Let's be real. King Roman News don't want to get bit by Rico. That's why he don't want that transmission. Now, I don't. Let me say this, y'all. Rico could be on his meds and undetectable. We just don't know. But nobody don't want to find out. And it goes beyond that. See, it goes beyond that. It goes beyond the emotional. It goes to the emotional intelligence. And Rico has a I don't care attitude, and I'm going to do what I got to do. And he, again, it's a scorched earth approach with him. He'll burn it all down just to get at one person. We've seen him do that with Trademark Fortune, with telling King Roman News about the credit card and stuff. And I'm like, you supposed to be cordial with Trademark, but now you putting this man's job at risk. And people like you keep bringing that up, but you did it, and and you didn't think. Oh Lord, itsy bitsy. Yep, stop down. People are not really willing. Good morning, Treasurer. People are not willing to take that risk. And so, people will always try to say, oh, King Roman is scared of Rico. And let me say this. I am not trying to get in the good graces of anybody. I'm just looking at it from a business standpoint. If I had to run a show, Rico would not be on that show. If I had to do a show, I would get people like a Stomp Down or Treasure, Duchess Kelly Love, a King Roman. I would even be a little shaky on limit because I don't want nobody to be driving drunk. And so he would have to sign a waiver that if he gets behind the car, that he's liable. Because Lemon does some crazy stuff. Not necessarily to the cast, but to other people. Shamar Slayage, I would get him. But some people, I ain't mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Yeah. Some people don't have emotional intelligence. So now that's the men. There are some women who are phenomenal in our sector as well. But, I don't trust everybody. Is that the real Lolo? No, that's not. That's somebody else talking with Lolo. Hey, I will want Shakim because I have a weak stomach. And if I smell some stank, girl, if I smell some stank, if I smell some stank, girl, I be throwing up. And I don't have time to be raising no money for folk. Okay, girl, I no. Mm-mm. Now, I would get Honest Row. Honest Row, I met Honest Row personally, and Honest Row is Honest Rowe is not a bad person. So there'll be a couple of people, but mm-mm. If I didn't call your name, if I didn't call your name, then you crazy as hell, and I don't want to be bothered. No, stomp down because there's some crazy cat pee people out there, you know. And the thing is, I don't really have a problem with King Roman, but again, people who have something to lose ain't gonna be acting crazy. People who have something to lose know that the legal system is real and that this street system is not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you have to be very careful. But baby, and if I didn't call your name, ha! If I didn't call your name, mm-mm, 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 uh-uh. Hey, Sparkles. So that's what we're hearing about King Payne. I see Lady Snoop is trying to make a comeback. Lady Snoop is talking a whole lot. I'm just glad to see Lady Snoop. She don't look like what she been through. She don't look like what she been through, Jesus. Baby, she been through the storm too long, honey. Woo! Girl, okay, she was a part of the blinds. Girl, she was a part of the blinds and stuff. Like I said, if I didn't call your name, if I didn't call your name, it's for a reason. I would invite Rodney. I would invite Rodney. Rodney is another. I would invite Rodney. I'm talking about the gay boys now. Now for the women, it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky for the women, but for the men's, I would invite Rodney. Okay, because honey, Rodney knows that he wants to get back and vacuum that flow so he can have that carpet look. Honey, Rodney knows how to make that carpet pop. Woo! Child, Rodney, honey, Rodney, that carpet was popping. Okay, maybe he had the little carpet trails in it. Child, see, Rodney want to get back to that carpet. Rodney got that house. He got them drapes. Ha! Honey, Rodney know he got a vacuum them drapes. Baby, you got to have some real curtain rods for the drapes Rodney have, honey. You can't be having a aluminium, not aluminum, but them aluminium. No, baby, you got to have steel rods, okay? Baby, you got to have steel rods for them curtains Rodney got, baby, because you can't have no aluminium. Baby, you got to have steel rods. Anyway. What's up, LaDon? I have heard a lot about this LaDon. What about Castro and Tom? What about him? One person ain't gonna be able to go nowhere because baby, she's gonna be behind some bars and stuff. She gonna be in somebody's custody or she gonna have a monitor on. So I don't know. One person gonna go, and then the other person, baby, they can't get no plane ticket or no hotel room. So I know that hoe can't go because she don't have no money. So, she don't have no money. Okay, so, Mm. So anyhow, you innocent. You innocent. Okay. So y'all, that's what's going on with the show thing. Now, I don't know if it's true. Somebody said Lemon done had a camera slip, and they said that's why he took his thing off. They said he apologized to Roe and everything. You show the girls printers that you got. Baby, I showed the printer when I got the printer from Walmart. I mean, I did what I said. I did what I said. The lady brought the printer from Walmart, And y'all saw the box. Didn't the girls say they doxed the box? Girl, didn't they say the girls done doxed the box? Girl, did they not say the girls done doxed the box? Mm. Let me pull this printer out. Girl, let me pull this printer out. Now, if we don't get a 200 people in here, I'm not going to show the printer. I already done showed the printer box. And you know, a hoe ain't going to Walmart just to pick up no box. Because I know, because I ain't going over there just to pick up no box. Okay? But could we get 200 people in here? I will show y'all the printer. Now, yes, I am making some demands because people want to see, but see, y'all, people ain't willing to do nothing. But like I said, nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You gotta have something if you want to be with me. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You gotta have something if you want to be with me. Come on now. Somebody said, I bet Lemon has that hair glued to his scalp. Oh, see that child, I made her. I don't know what happened to Lemon. What was the baby, what was the camera slip? Girl, I don't see 200 people, so I don't feel obligated to show nothing. Because again, if y'all was following me, okay, Sugar Lump up there talking about something. She was at work, but Sugar Lump got on her little 15-minute smoke break. Girl, the executive smoke break over there to girl. Shaky T kept yelling out yesterday, here he goes again, begging for money. They already replaced his water softener. We already paid for his meals. Girl, again, Shaky T, I can't understand how you get money and you didn't go to Tijuana to get some permanent tea, but yet you bought a Julius Caesar statue of a white man and was acting like he was turning it. That would get me with you. That would get me with you. I just don't understand that. And you always worried about what people do. You ain't do shit for me. See, that's the thing. You act like you done did something. You ain't did shit. Baby, they just will not let this printer gate come down. But I see 152 people. Okay, baby, the number is 200. 200 is the new number, baby. Baby, y'all better play that for the lottery. 200, baby, because it seemed like 200 has been the number. Now, we don't went down to 148. Let me pull this printer out the box. We might get to 200, and I might show this. But, baby, I'm not obligated to do nothing for nobody. Because the people want you to do everything for them. Now, I'm pulling this out the box. I'm pulling it out the box right now. I'm pulling it out the box because I believe we're going to get 200. But, baby, if we don't get to 200, I'm going to put it right back in this box. Because you know the girls will be trying to get the ID. Because you know the girls trying to get the identification number on it. Oh, Lord, let me put this thing out this box. Oh, this box is heavy. Lord Jesus, this is a heavy old little print. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, Jesus. Okay, I don't see 200. Okay. LaDon, you can share me, baby. Hey, do what you gotta do, baby. All right, I see 154 people. Y'all don't want to see this printer. See, I'm trying to get these hoes more content. But then see, the hoes don't want to support, so they torn between supporting and not. Because if 200 people come over here, then that means I'm getting support and they hating it. But they want to see this damn printer real bad. You see the irony? Do you see the dichotomy? Do you see the irony in this? They don't want me to get to 200 people, but the hoes want me to show the printer. You gotta have one or the other, baby. You can't have one or the other, boo-boo. Okay? You got to do one or the other. Okay? You got to do one or the other. Now I see 150, baby. Y'all sitting up there, but 99 and a half won't do. Oh no. Lord, I'm running, trying to make 100. 99 and a half won't do. So y'all need to come on with it. Now the printer is sitting right on my informal dining room table. Maybe I should put it on the formal dining room table. No, because that'll be like bragging and stuff. Them girls will say, you bragging and stuff. You bragging. So I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna leave it on the informal dining room table. Trying to make 100. I see 151. Baby, I need 200. Now, hoes, either tell your people to come over so we can show the printer, or hoes, that printer gonna sit right on this table and I'm gonna sit here and do this because y'all hoes know y'all wanna see it. Sugar Lump wanna see it real bad, honey. She wanna see it real bad. She wanna see it real bad. And that whole thing, somebody press, I got the printer. That's what you don't understand. Bitch, I can understand if I didn't get the printer. I can understand if the girls say, hell no, we ain't gonna get you the printer reason. Okay. But baby, I got the printer. That's what y'all don't get. And whether I paid $20 for that hoe or I paid $300 for that hoe, I got one. And see, that's the whole thing. But yet, y'all get behind people who say they gonna go and don't show. Did I just rhyme? Y'all pay for people who say they gonna go, but don't show. And I'm tired of that. I'm as streets and say, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of y'all standing behind these people you know ain't shit and ain't getting ready to do nothing. But then you want to come for the honest brokers. You want to come for the people who do what they say and say what they do. But yet y'all stand behind folk. Now, I ain't trying to be messy, but you got people who supposed to be having an award show since I've been on this tip. Girl, okay? Making up documents for nothing. Okay? And y'all stand behind that. Y'all stand behind that, don't you? But they want to give me grief over a printer that I did get. Now I see y'all done dropped it. So look, I ain't showing shit. I'm so resolved in my little attitude. Now the girls can get mad, but I am resolved. I ain't doing shit for folk who can't do shit for me. I am tired of y'all. I'm sick of y'all. And I'm not talking about the ride or live. I'm talking about these other. You know what? I might just put this shit in membership. Okay? I might put this in membership. Because, baby, ain't sharing nothing with folk. See, the girls don't want the girls to come over here, Diamond Dory. But they want to see everything. They want to touch and feel everything. But they don't want their folk coming over here. They want to see the printer real bad. Real bad. But honey, Florida Turnpike is saying, no, honey, you got to pay to get on and pay to get off. My God, today. Oh, my God. Fort Pierce to the Golden Glades Expressway. Uh-huh. And if you're in Virginia, it used to be like the Virginia, baby, it ain't even like the Virginia Beach tollway. They done took that down. Now you had to pay a toll to get to the beach. But baby, I'm like the tunnel system in Virginia now. Baby, if you want to get from Norfolk to Portsmouth, you gonna pay. Girl, if you're going through the Midtown Tunnel, you gonna pay. If you're going through the downtown tunnel, you gonna pay. Okay? The only tunnel you probably don't have to pay for now is the Hampton Roads. Okay. So look, I don't feel no ways tired. Hold on. Let me sing my song. I don't feel no ways tired. I come too far from where I started from. I don't feel no way bad and tired about it. So if a hoe want to see it, look, I ain't asking for no money. I'm just saying get 200 people over here. If 200 people can't get over here, I ain't showing shit. And I meant that. And I'm just sorry because people want you to do everything. They want you to do everything. I don't got nothing to prove to these hoes. Baby, just know I got the printer and it's sitting right on my table, right here, right here. My God, today. Fridge Nat, do you believe that? Do you believe that? Do you believe that, Fridge Nat? Because I think you being, I don't know. But Fridge Nat, how am I gonna get it from AliExpress and I went to Walmart? So Walmart and AliExpress working together now? Because if you've been really watching, the people saw when I went to Walmart. So I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, then, because you act like you believe it. I'm just asking you a question. Girl, you bringing that foolishness to me, and the people see me go get it at Walmart. After, baby, I had to go to lunch first. I said, let me go on over here to this Cheesecake Factory. Uh-huh. So again, I just want to know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? You think it's gonna be a storyline to Valentine's Day? I don't know why. Girl, I don't know why. Oh, see, y'all gonna get the girls a win. Okay, so we're not gonna show the printer. So Jay Wilson 3, the haters 1. I ain't mad. Give them a win. Give them a win today. What Sugar Lump had on? What new cartoon character Sugar Lump had on, baby? She is giving very much anime character over there, and baby, she need to be living in Japan, not Japan. That hoe need to be living in Japan. I mean, it's like, ho, do you have any regular American clothes? That hoe look like she live in Tokyo. I'm like, girl. And I'm like, could you find some adult clothes? I'm like, Jesus. Everything look like a cartoon, like some anime. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, girl, you ain't from Osaka. Get your shit together. Now I know Seattle does have a high Asian population, but damn, you know, now, I can't believe she telling people she an executive. Girl, that's why they think you work at a call center, girl, because nobody ain't looking at you anyhow, long as your voice is okay. Girl, she work at the Disney stuff. No, she can't work at Disney because Disney, you gotta have your shit clean. You can't be coming up with frizzy frayed edges and drag queen makeup and dirty Hello Kitty shirts. They don't play that at Walt Disney. No, they don't. Girl, I just don't know. But anyway, I think it's funny. She is so obsessed. And ain't it something she always claiming that this Heat and Jay Dunn is obsessed with her, but she acting like Tim Blaine and seem like she obsessed with me. And I'm like, girl, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you got that obsession and everything. I'm just like, what is wrong with her? But baby, she just loves it. And she really wants to know the price of that printer. Okay, how you didn't contribute? And the funny part is these hoes can't take it because I can be quite honest and tell the people what it's about. And the people will respond. And they don't understand that. And then they try to call y'all stupid. But I don't think y'all, I don't have stupid people. I don't have people that's easily hoodwinked and bamboozled. You know, people know that y'all, they don't like, hell, some of these heifers don't like y'all. You know what I'm saying? They see you. And this is the thing too, y'all. Y'all notice that I don't be clicking on her link because I really don't go over there. So I can't tell you what Sugar Lamb had on. Now I went over there because she had my name. She had my name in the title. And child, I went over there and laughed. And again, she had that stroke wig on. That girl, the left side of that wig is looking very like, you know what I'm saying, has a withered hand over there. Girl, and that part is looking very fuzzy. I mean, I'm just saying, girl. And I offered Niece a shirt because I know she needs some shirts. And then I think somebody else came along and we agreed that we'll go in to get her 7 shirts so she can have something to wear all the days of the week and she can mix and match so we ain't seeing the same old shit. But she declined that offer. And then guess what, y'all? She gonna come over here and ask for a printer. Ain't that something? Oh, look at this phony two-faced hoe, Reverend Binardy. 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 If you gonna use the face and if you're gonna be two-faced, at least use the nice one. Okay? I hate, I hate straight, phony, flip-flopping men. And I can deal with gay men who in the this ballroom sector, but I can't deal with straight, allegedly phony men. And then they want to come up and thank you for the $200, but I mean, really, really. I'm glad also you took that shit off of members only because I knew you was getting hit because baby, what you giving is just not worth 99 cents. Be here a little longer. I think you got a little too ambitious. You got a little too ambitious by nerdy. Oh yeah, I'm calling that hoe out. I'm calling that hoe out. But it is what it is. And this is the thing too with binary. What was really funny, somebody claimed that we were working behind the scene. They made you out to be a gay man. They said that your wife looked very masculine. So you lean towards masculine looking women trying to elude something. And I stood up for your shrimp fried rice, kimchi, Korean barbecue ass. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. But I just think it's really interesting by nerdy. And my thing, don't act like, well, what I do. Ho, you know what you said. Say what you said, ho. But see what about me? I ain't phony. Now, I'll still deal with you, but don't be phony about it. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, I'm not lemon. I'm not lemon. I don't need you on my platform. I'm not lemon. I'm just saying. Let me move along. I know this will be content for you too. But anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, he ain't turning shit. He turning that wheel to the car. Oh no, you ain't having a bad run-in. I'm just calling what I see. And I just stopped going on yonder. I just, at the end of the day, and a whole nigga done called you gay, said your wife looked trans like a female to male, saying that you like masculine women because you masking something diabolical. And then I'm like, yeah. And I don't see you giving Brian that smoke. Maybe you scared that he'll come over to your house and knock on your door. Is that what it is, Binarity? Interesting. Oh, it's a busy. I know. I saw him. I saw him. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not mad about it. I'm just calling the whole out. I'm just calling the whole out. I'm just calling the whole out. What? Why he don't like black people? He darker than me. He can't escape the fact that he black. I mean, his eyes may look like Michelle Kwan, but honey, that skin is giving Bonale. Okay, that skin is giving Idris Elba. Okay, you can't deny the Africanness in him. Okay, so I don't care if you like black people or not. Okay. Oh, okay, binarity. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. You wouldn't dog at me. Okay. All right. All right. Well, I'm just going after you for nothing. I'm just going after you because I felt this morning just to wake up and go at you. Now, Ho, I did hear you this morning. I did hear what you said, Ho. I heard you this morning. So yeah, but that's okay because I'll throw it right back in your face. I'll throw it right back in your face. So Brian said that you gay behind the scenes and that your wife looked like a man. He talked about your damn wife. Now I ain't say nothing about the hoe. Now you think about that. Again, these people will come after folk because at the end of the day, they know I'm not going to do anything diabolical. But see, if this shit was D with Tomboy, this shit would have been shut down a long time ago. But see, I'm a nice dude. And so people do shit like this. You know, people do shit like this. But if it was a Diva Tomboy, it would be a different story. People who, they know who to fuck with. They know who to fuck with. But you're right. Because I know that you're an evangelical church boy who don't want to lose shit. So I get you. But if you're going to use one of the faces, use the nice face. Ooh, I see almost 200 people. We might show this printer. We might show this printer today. Now, by nerdy, you're more than welcome. But when I see your shit, I'm gonna call it out. That's all I'm saying. If I see your shit, I'm gonna call it out. First of all, you ain't even beef sector. So it's a privilege that people even go over to listen to you because again, you ain't that. And the second you came from is very anti-homophobic. So at the end of the day, don't give folk too much. All right, are we at 200 people? We almost there. Okay, we almost at 200. All right. 99 and a half won't do. Now, Bonner, you can say something. I mean, you more than welcome over here. I just want you to know if you say some shit, I'm going to say some shit back. Just know that you're not immune because you say that you're reporting on beef sector shit. Because if you're reporting on it, then that means we got the right to talk about you. All right. I think y'all got that shit mixed up talking about something. We just reporting on it. No. You in it. All right. Let me see y'all. We done got the 200 people. Let me go ahead and get my camera together. Hold on. Let me get my little camera together. Give me a minute. Give me a quick minute. Let me get my camera together because we done got 200 people. Binary ain't clicking no link. He only click links to people who know he can do that. He ain't clicking my link because he know if he step left, I'm going to get him straight. No pun intended. No pun intended. No pun No pun intended. Okay. Give me a minute. Okay, y'all, we got 202 people here. I'm getting ready to unbox it. Hold on for a minute. Let me get my banner up to make sure. Give me a minute, y'all. Hallelujah. Give me a minute. I don't know why this is such a big deal to people. I really don't. Okay. We got 200 people. Give me a minute. Okay, y'all. So there it is. There is that's the those are the cartridges. And so that's the printer. I don't see what the big deal is. So there go the printer. Girl, that's the printer. I mean, it's still in the plastic. It's still in the plastic. Is that what y'all wanted to see? Girl, is that what y'all wanted to see? It's an HP, 3 years of ink. There it is. There it is. There's the printer. Hold on. Y'all see it? There it is. There's the printer. Okay. Is that good for y'all? Is that enough? That's what y'all need to see. Y'all got screenshots of it. Y'all got screenshots of it. Oh, it's a new, baby. The plastic is still on it. The plastic, not the plastic, but the plastic is still on it. And I still got the box. Girl. You know, I think I'm gonna do that, but I think I'm gonna say, Pastor, put the Pastor. So this is what I'm gonna do. When I get it all together, I'm gonna print the first thing out, and I'm gonna let all the girls see. Pastor, why did someone say you financing the printer via a firm? What is a firm? What is a firm? Is that some religious type of group? What is a firm? This was strictly from the Rider Lives and the people who love Jay Wilson. What is a firm? Is a firm evangelical Christian group? Is that what a firm is? Oh, okay. I don't know. Okay. The only thing I can affirm is that the Rider Lives came through. The only thing I can affirm is I had change left over. Let me say this. The printer was less than $100. That's all I'm gonna say. Ooh, affirm that. If I got $225 and the printer was less than $100, you do the math, ho. Affirm that. Hello, Ines, did that help you, Sugar Lump? Did that help you, Sugar Lump? Now affirm that. Affirm that. How you gonna buy now and pay later down at the Walmart? Child, girl, girl. Can I say this? If Zaddy J can pay for a whole Brahmin bag and then go to the Coach store and get 2 Coach bags, why you think I need to affirm? Baby, I've already been affirmed. Hello, somebody. Oh, I've already been affirmed. Honey, the blood of the Lamb done affirmed me, and my career done affirmed me. Okay, what, baby? I didn't even know what an affirm was. I thought it was a religious group or a religious somebody, girl. And how did that hoe know about it? She must be doing it then, because baby, I ain't know nothing about no affirm. Which hoe said that? Could y'all please tell me which hoe said that? Which hoe said that? Which hoe said that? Please tell me which hoe said that. I needs to know. Which hoe said that? Please. How they said in Ohio when they want to know, please. Which hoe said it? Well, please, which hoe said it? Who is Alf? Who is Alf? Who is Teresa said it. Well, she would know, would she? She should have affirmed that cruise ship. Okay, on the cruise ship, on the Carnival cruise ship. Maybe she wouldn't have to borrow that money from MU if she would have affirmed it. Okay, now ain't that something? The broke hoe up there talking about somebody using a firm. I didn't even know what a firm was. That hoe know because of experience. That hoe know because of experience. That hoe should have affirmed that Carnival cruise. So maybe she wouldn't have to borrow that money from MU. See how that go? Honey, I'm telling you, when I tell you it's a lot of projection, it ain't no deflection. It's projection. These people try to project what they have already done. I didn't even know what a firm was. I'm like, what is that? Is that a new religious group? Okay. Is that like Liberty Mutual or what Penn Mutual with Jonathan? I'm like, what is this? And the bitch probably is using it. And that's why she probably know. Ain't that? My God, the projection is real. I didn't even know what a firm was. I'm like, is that some kind of gay advocacy group? I'm like, is that a new denomination for the gay people? Because I know they believe in affirmation, so I thought it was like a short thing for affirm. I'm like, is this a new gay denomination? The Affirm Church? No. Girl, I had to find out it was pay now, pay later, because that hoe been doing it. That's all she know. Now she can be mad about that, but let me say this. Don't use my shit. She didn't come and ask me, could she use it? She didn't give me no money. So if they flagged her shit, that's her problem. And this is the thing. I gave that whole 7 days because I know that I clicked the 7-day thing because again, I give people a chance to take the shit down. So again, I don't feel no ways about it. No ways whatsoever. She confirmed that she uses a firm. She confirmed that she used a firm. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? Girl. See? Now, if she would have affirmed that cruise ship, she wouldn't owe MU no money. Yeah, by nerdy. Yeah, right. Simon, shut the hell up. I mean, I wish you was that person rapping because I don't know who this person is. This middle-aged alcoholic. I wish you was back rapping and doing something because you just sitting up at home in that dirty tracksuit in that dark room. Okay, can you not function no more? Okay, is you a one-hit wonder and you thought you was gonna make it? I just don't understand that. Hold on for a minute. Lord Binary, you got a lot of advocates in here, Binary. You got a lot of advocates. The advocate said that you didn't say nothing bad. You just talk about stuff in the beef that then I heard your little 5'4" ass. But you got some advocates. I just said the man said your wife looked like a man. See, that would have been the man said that your wife looked like a man, and you have leaning towards masculine looking Asian women. Okay, Binary, and that's what you need to be focused on. The man said we was working behind the scenes, and you was giving me money because you wanted something. Now I know that not to be true, but ho, don't do me, ho. Read the room. Read the room. Get out the kimchi. Get out the soy sauce and read the room, ho. All right. You just got to tell people sometime because folk don't be reading the room. Now, you done went to Grand Canyon and got that doctorate at the Grand Canyon. Use that Grand Canyon education and read the room. Okay? You went to that illustrious university named after a national treasure in the United States. Do they have a Grand Canyon campus? I'm just asking. I know it's in Arizona, so that's a good start. Okay, get out the soy sauce hoe. Okay, get out the soy sauce hoe. Okay, because yeah, and I know y'all lying about Binary not liking black people as dark as he is. I know y'all lying to me. I hope he don't have that Tiger Woods complex, the little Tiger Woods, okay? Little vicious Tiger Woods. I hope he don't have no Tiger Woods. Okay, your eyes look Asian, but your skin is screaming Congo. It's screaming Uganda. Okay, it's screaming that. Now I know you lying to me. Okay, he spoke nicely about me. Okay, little kimchi. Okay, I'm gonna lay off your little kimchi. I ain't gonna give you too much. I ain't gonna give you too much, little kimchi. I know you had to have a little stepping stool when you was preaching at the evangelical Southern Baptist Church. Y'all say that y'all keep on saying that man he hate black women. Ain't his mama black? His daddy black? How you gonna hate something that you look like? I'm just saying, how you gonna hate something you look like? And I don't care. You still got black in you. Your children still black. I don't understand that. I don't know the man like that. I don't know the man like that. I ain't dragging nobody. I'm just saying how the man don't like black people and he black. That don't make no sense. How you black? Don't tell me he another Uncle Ruckus over there on the boondocks. I know y'all lying to me. Binary didn't strike me as that. But now this coming from Libra Butterfly. Mm, okay. Well, a lot of girls are saying, yeah, he's the Asian. Now, Cowboy Rod, they said that you just trying to get a lick cause you trying to compensate for your stankiness. Now that's what they said. Now I ain't lying, Shakim. Now if you come to Juicycation, make sure you have luggage, cologne, okay? Because bad smells make my stomach queasy. And I ain't gonna lie, Shakim. Rose said you stank. The people who said you went to New York stanky. Ness said you stank. Lolo said you stank. Now, I ain't never smelled you. I ain't trying to smell you either. Okay? Rebel said you was stank and he had COVID. He didn't know it at the time, but he had COVID. And baby, that's some serious stank when it cut through COVID, because that's the first thing to go is your nose with COVID. But baby, when your stank cut through COVID, baby, okay, so that's what the girl said. Now I don't know. I don't know. Now I'm gonna tell you one thing. Kim Chi don't look stank. Kim Chi look like he live in Scottsdale over there yonder at Scottsdale, in that new West Side development they got on over yonder. He look like he got a little cologne collection over there, and yeah. Now I don't know. Yeah, that's why I said Scottsdale. Y'all, I mean, I said Scottsdale. But now I don't know. I ain't never smelled Shakim. I don't know if he stank or not. Now I did hang with Ro, and Ro was not stank, and Ro's breath was not stank. I know the people want to say about that boy was not stank. Mm-mm-mm. No, binary don't strike me like that. Asian people get a little pass, okay? They get a little pass. They get a little pass. And he got Asian eyes. You know what I'm saying? He get a little pass. He got an Asian wife. On the scrunt of his wife, they probably live in a good neighborhood. On the scrunt of his wife, if she really Asian. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know. Let me tell y'all something. These hoes ain't coming up here because these hoes know that they ain't gonna give me too much. Because I shut it down. I will shut it down. Okay. Girl, Asian eyes and Nigerian hair. Okay. Anyway, y'all. What else is going on? So if y'all didn't see, I showed the printer. I don't know why Printergate has taken a life of its own. Girl, a printer. A printer. You can tell it ain't shit going on in the B sector when folk going all about a printer. I'm being real. I'm being real now. I knew it was gonna be a little taint, but I didn't know it was gonna be all this over a printer. Over a printer. Over a printer. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna start doing something every week because y'all hoes are starving for content. Okay, and you got Bubba Drops over there in that Hello Kitty. Uh, girl, what is you going for? What angle is you going for over there? Girl, what is you going for? Because it's giving me very Japanese anime over there. And I'm like, girl, where you were? Toys R Us? Oh, where you were? Okay. Funland amusement park. I just don't get it. Yeah, I'm serious. What the whole word? Six Flags. She a ride operator. As you go on the Wonder Woman Golden Lasso. Okay. And if you will pull up, lift up, and the safety harness strap will come up. Please exit expeditiously to your left. Girl, she be doing the rides and shit. What's Sour Patch? Where is Sour Patch? Did I see Sour Patch? Because y'all be sitting on Lemon's panel, Lord Jesus, like y'all waiting for another chance. Mm-mm. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let me put my banner up because, baby, girl, these girls be doing the most. Hold on for a minute. Let me see what's going on here. You on?
Howdy.
Oh, Jesus. What's going on? What's happening?
What it do? How are you, Pastor?
I'm doing all right. Hold on for a minute. Is that you? I need to see. Is that you? Let me just see your nose. If I see your nose, then I know it's you.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
What you mean show my nose, really?
Yeah, you
What
got
you
a
want
big nose. Come on.
you want me to cut my camera on?
Yep, my house of Jay Wilson is up. Nobody ain't gonna have a camera slip. I just need to see because Ho's been trying to porn bomb me.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, you see me?
Uh-uh. I saw a roof with cracks in it. No.
You ain't see no roof with no motherfucking cracks in it. Stop it. Um,
Okay,
hello?
I see you now. Oh, you got a haircut. Praise the Lord. You don't look stank right there. Praise the Lord. I think they may be lying on you. You don't look stank right there. And
Mm,
you in a car. And you in a car. Let me find out you driving. Is you driving?
won't he do it?
Won't it
Won't he
will?
every time?
Won't it will? No. Shakim has a nice cut. His head ungrew. He got an old nasty piece of line up. Okay. And he driving. Ain't God good? Okay, that's why. Oh my God, today. Amen. Amen.
Moses. Do
Don't let
Moses.
nobody turn you around.
Oh my God. So the
Don't
reason I'm
let nobody. Let me tell y'all something. Shakim looked like he getting ready to go to work. Amen. Amen. I think it for myself. Okay, so the car might have a little crack, but that was not a ceiling, okay, because it was giving very much Bertha May, but you all right. but well, it was giving a little Bertha May there, but you okay when you put the camera down and it was in context. It was in context. All right, what's going on?
So I clicked the link for two reasons. So the first reason was you said something to the effect of, well, Rebel Son said just stink, Ness said just stink, and who else you said I stink? Lolo?
So it was, hold on, let me go through. It was Lolo, it was Rebel,
Hmm.
it was Honest Row, it was the Nest. Then they say the people in New York, when you had went to New York, they said you was a little tart. That's what the people, and lemon.
Oh, really? So one thing Lemon has never said about me is that I stink. I mean, he could say a lot of things about me. But
And
Lemon,
I thought that was weird too, because y'all slept in the bed together. Y'all was wrestling, y'all was tussling. He sat on your lap. I was like, okay, I didn't see that either.
if I stink so bad, why would you put your dick and balls on my back? Huh? Where they do that at? So if Lemon said that, if Lemon,
I just had to play that. Balls on his back.
well, it could have been vagina because I didn't really feel nothing, but whatever it was.
Now it seemed like you being vicious now, but I will say this: I did see that wrestling, and it was a little soft core porn. That wrestling, y'all didn't need to do all of that. Y'all didn't need to do all of that. I felt very, very, very uncomfortable watching that. I'm like, oh my God, I hope that don't pop off. Anyway, but I want you to not be vicious. I want you to be honest and truthful, because a lot of people say that you are not truthful. And they say that when you mad, you can get like Rico, because y'all both from Detroit, and y'all start doing crazy stuff. But if I'm not mistaken, you said that man wanted you to move to California and that he had a liking for him and you liked him. Now, I remember you saying that. Do you remember you saying that?
Absolutely, they still be replaying your live while I was on here. Goose said be over there replaying it all the time. So even if I wanted to forget that I came over here and told you that, they wouldn't let me.
Okay. Somebody said Shasha is a liar. You just gotta go with what you gotta go with. But those are the people, Shakim. And what was the second thing? Because you said it was a second thing.
Oh yeah. Well, can we finish the first one and then we can go
Okay,
to the
go
second?
ahead with the first one then.
So Rebel's son had COVID. All right, probably long COVID, judging by that body mass and them sunken in cheeks. He's been very sickly for a while. So, I would just say bless his heart, bless his T cells, bless his body, bless his blood, Father, because that spray on mustache, that Beijing beard that he got, in that scrub outfit, being a motherfucking CNA for 30 years, like it's a flex, ain't impressing nobody. Again, who is Rebel Son to me?
Mm, mm.
And then Ness, want to talk about my smell? You believe her?
I don't know what to believe. She said her stomach was hurt and she almost had to go to the emergency room. I don't know what to believe because again, Shakim, these are a lot of people. It's not like one or two. It's like 7, 8, 9, and 10. I
It's
mean,
a
like I
lot
said,
of
I ain't
people that
never
believe in
smelled
the
you
Bible
before.
too.
Because I ain't never smelled you.
Hmm. Well, a lot of people believe in the Bible. They believe in the Quran. They believe in the Mahabharata, the Bhagavad Gita. I mean,
But
there's a
we
lot.
ain't talking about that because when I smelled my Bible, it smelled like paper.
Well, I said belief. I'm not talking about smells. So
Oh,
you,
okay then. Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just saying because it's a common thread. And like I said, I saw you working out at the gym, and they would have tapped you and said, "Hey, you might need to go to a shower or something." But I didn't see that. But it's a common thread. I'm just saying.
I know, I understand that we have been reduced to the level of children and babes in elementary school, and the only thing they could drag me about is their imaginary smells.
Mm.
But when it come to Ness, I posted a short where I sat next to her while she was eating. We share food and drinks and weed. So how could I be that odorous and that ODS if you had a whole meal sitting next to me with everybody else? You ain't say nothing then while you was stuffing your face with mole and arroz con leche y pollo frito y burritos y enchiladas y chimichangas y tres leches cake, huh? And a whole bunch of margaritas that you got off Talon's credit card. Um, where was the smell when you was all over me, huh?
What you mean all over you?
You didn't see the live?
Was this at Nescation?
Mm-hmm.
I clicked off at the pumpkin sutra. I just couldn't do no more because it was just eating and sitting and eating and sitting and talking.
Oh damn.
But I did see you try to flirt with that man at the cashier at the airport.
Was I flirting with him or was he flirting with me?
I don't know, but you was over there. They said you was trying to get free ice cream. I don't know. That's what the girls say. I don't know.
Well, anything that I was gonna get from him, he was gonna give it to me regardless. So I ain't have to do nothing.
Okay. All right,
But
$10 and some cigarettes. Okay. Come on, Detroit. Y'all do that now.
no, we don't. Rico does not represent Detroit at all. Rico is a disgrace to the Detroit name. The same city that Marvin Gaye, Aaliyah, Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul, and Rosa Parks has a boulevard here. Rico don't represent nothing about Detroit. We don't sell ourselves for no $10 motherfucking. I'm sorry, I mean to cuss. Can I cuss over here?
You just did.
No, let me know the rules because I know it's a new year and
But they were saying something about this honey pack. They said you was getting honey packs. What is it? They said you was getting honey packs for some things.
Oh yeah, the niggas love it, so that's why I get them. But I don't need them.
Oh, okay. So you get them for other people.
Well, I get it for my pleasure as well, but I mean, it's a win-win for everybody. So, oh, they don't know nothing about
Okay, win-win. It sounds like some negotiation skills. Okay. All right.
absolutely. I mean,
Mm.
be a fool not to. But so yeah, when that saying that I stink when she was all over me, touching me, grabbing my chest, grabbing my biceps and triceps,
Mm.
grabbing my ass,
Mm.
just touching all over me. But yet I
Mm.
stink so bad.
Mm.
So
Okay.
do you believe her? I guess
I don't know what to believe because I ain't never smelt you. So I really don't know. Now if you stink, I'm gonna tell you stink. And I'm gonna be real. See, I don't know if you stink or not. But some people said you did. Now I ain't never met you to know if you stunk. But if you did stink, I'll let you know. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna talk about this, right? I'm gonna be on YouTube talking about this because you're a little tart. I would tell you just like that because I believe in being upfront and direct. And I would tell you, hey, so, but I don't really know if you stink or not. I don't know what to believe. This is YouTube. People, I mean, I got bumps in the back of my head and my breath stink according to the people, but it is what it is. So you don't know what to believe until you meet the person.
hmm Well,
Mm-hmm.
didn't Bro admit to being must to his damn self out of his own mouth?
He wasn't musty when I met him though, because I did meet Ro, and Ro was not musty.
I'm
And
talking
Ro
about
had a real nice car.
Vegas. In Vegas, he admitted to not having deodorant, and mother dragged him accordingly. So who gives a damn what a geminid cricket, uh,
Mm.
uh, arthropod, four-legged creature, JJ from Good Times, dressing like Prince when a doves cry, looking ass bitch, like honest hoe. Who cares about his opinion about anything? He's over there crying about Lemon after he said he wanted to sleep with Lemon, not Lemon over there dragging him.
Mm. Okay, seems like because all y'all was sleeping together in the same bed. It's morning. I see the sunshine across your face. A new as we lay. Ooh, we forgot about the price we had to pay. Ooh. Because all three of y'all was laying in the same bed. Oh Jesus! You
You
can't
mean
make this
the same
shit
couch?
up.
You
You
mean the
can't make
same
that shit
couch?
up.
We were on the same couch, but not the same bed. But I hear you though.
Okay. Okay. All right. Now I got a question for you. Um, I have a problem, and maybe we can resolve this.
Okay.
How do you know so much about the flag team unless you was on the flag team? And the people are saying, Shakim, you really are trying to be a slickster because you know the ins and out and all the intricate details with this flag team, but yet you trying to act like you ain't had nothing to do with it. And folk are looking you with the side eye because they were like, okay, now you ain't with that person no more. But again, I truly believe if you try to hold a person down in the ditch, you got to stay with them. And it seems like your feet got a little mud on them. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, everybody already knows how I feel about the Cyclops. Everybody knows. So
Okay.
it's not a secret that I wanted him to pay for what he did to me, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. It ain't no
Mm,
secret. I'm open with it. I did it myself. I
mhm,
flagged women by myself in March of 2025.
mm,
So when it comes to the flag group, the only reason I put out anything regarding the flag group is because Ness tried to control me and she tried to absolve herself of trying to manipulate me and Lemon and triangulating us. So
You
I
really like that man. Now I'm looking at what the people saying, but you really liked him, and I'm gonna tell you why I feel this way. You wouldn't have helped him get monetized after he did all of that. And my thing is, had it not been for something else, y'all would have been together. But for some reason, something went wrong along the way. But you really like that man, and no, regardless of how you talking about him like a dog, you really like Lemon. And I think Lemon at some point really liked you. And I think now because Lemon hurt you, you coming back. And this is what you do. And I don't want just, I just see some things. And my thing is, this is why Sharkim, as Honest Roe would say, not Shakim, but Sharkim. This is why I think you all do yourself disservices because nobody would touch y'all with a 10-foot pole because it's like, well, if we break up and something happen, am I gonna have to deal with this foolishness too? Because it's deep. Now, again, I can understand if you had issues with him and you went berserk when he did it, but Shakim, you actually helped that man get monetized according to you after he did that. And I'm like, you really like that man. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm really being serious here. And I think that, I mean, if Lemon say, hey man, I'm so sorry, da 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 da, can we start over again, da da da, would you do it? Because it seems like you really like him. And I'm being real.
he can never. There's no apology needed. Um, he can apologize to Ro, and maybe Ro will forgive him and get on his knees and shuck and jive. But when it comes to me, there is no apologizing for violating me. There is no apologizing for trying to make me mentally unstable, for trying to destabilize me, dysregulate me emotionally, like to try to out me, all the violence, right? That
But this
men
is the thing, Shakim. It's not like you're not dumb. You are a hustler, literally and figuratively. And my thing is, you know damn well, especially if you work in corporate, like you said you have, they tell you if you walk away from your computer, hit the Windows and the L to lock it.
hmm
And I mean, you thought those people were going to be doing right by you. There are no friends on YouTube. So I'm just trying to figure out, did you, I don't get it. Did you let your guard down to the point that you thought these people were going to do right by you?
I did let my guard down, and the reason that I let my guard down was for many reasons. But
Well,
um,
what were three of them?
okay, so the first reason that I let my guard down is because he made me think he was going to protect me, and he called me acting like BS and Cam were so dangerous and was going to beat my ass and all of that. So I'm like, oh wow, you really care about me. You really want to protect me, right? So that was a lie. And then the second reason I let my guard down is because um, I was going downstairs to smoke, and I was probably drinking, and I was a little high or whatever, but I wasn't like paranoid, like, oh my goodness, I need to close my computer. Oh my God, if I walk away for 5 minutes, a bitch gonna go through my shit and snap it and then blackmail me for months after it. Like, no, I was chilling. I was having a good time. So that was the second reason I wasn't sober. And then the third reason, I just really did, I never thought that Lemon had that in him. I didn't think he was that evil. Like, I thought he was just a goofy, big booty nigga, with some golds in his mouth. So there you go. Those are my three reasons.
That's interesting. And this all happened in Vegas. I thought you forgave them. So you just went back on that and said, screw this, it's back on? Because I thought you had forgave him at one point.
I did, but then after he apologizes, what he does is he'll do it again. So, like, that's like right now, if I punch you and then I apologize to you and I say, I'm so sorry, Jay Wilson, I'll never punch you again. And then the next time you make me mad, I punch you again. And then the next time you drinking, you punch me again. And then it just started happening over and over. So I'm like, no, fuck your
Mhm.
apologies. I don't need no
Now
apology.
I've heard that from a lot of people, Sharky. I've heard that from a lot of people that Lemon does that, and that's how he keeps people on his platform and his panel. I did hear that. I did really hear that. Quite agree. What did you need protection from?
Well, that's the crazy thing about it. I wasn't in fear for my life from no VS and no Cam and no Queen 88. I don't fear them. Like maybe he does. I don't know. But he made it seem like they was going to jump me and record me and embarrass me in front of 1,000 people. Like he made it seem like it was so serious. So I'm like, well, why is Lemon calling me? Why does he care?
Mm-hmm. No, I'm
So
not falling for anything. I'm just asking questions. It's up to you all to believe it or not. I'm not here to convince you. Like they say, the man stank. I don't know if he stank or not. I ain't never smell him. I hear a lot of people say he stank. I don't know. Okay, I mean, I really don't know. I mean, a lot of people say he stank, and baby, it could really push you over there to stank them. But I ain't never smelled the man, so you know what I'm saying. I don't know. Now, if he come to juicecation and if he's malodorous, I'm gonna say you stink. And I'm going on YouTube and I'm gonna tell it. I'm just letting you know right now. Okay, if he see bumps behind my head or if my breath is torn, I'm sure he'll talk about that too. Because that's what we do in the beef sector. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I really don't know. But I know folk was chasing after Shakim as well. Folk was trying to see stuff and get with stuff and everything. Now I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. People said that folk had their head in an awkward position when they walked through the door, and they were repulsed because they like lesbian sex, but they get real repulsed by same gender loving gay men sex. Now that's what she said out her mouth. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. Now again, I don't know what to believe. And I'm not paid to make no decision. I am not Judge Mathis. I ain't none of them people. I just report the news. That's it. It's up to you to decide. I ain't trying to make no decision for you. But Shakim, do you stand by that firmly that somebody's head was awkwardly placed around your lap area? Now, I ain't trying to say that something happened, but that's what Ness said. And I know you and Ness is fighting right now, but is that true, or were y'all just setting up Lemon?
so it's true, but just because I'm mad at Ness right now, I'm not gonna say that she lies about everything. I mean, she lies about certain things, and then she tell the truth about certain things. Good morning, Treasure Line. Howdy.
Okay. It's really interesting though, because again, you know, it is what it is. Y'all say he lying. But my thing is this. So was Lemon having that app on his phone a lie? I'm just asking. Was Lemon, Eli, and Michael Jackson a lie? I'm just asking. Because it seems like y'all really coddle this person. And now Tracy is on the bandwagon saying that I just coddled him and I did too much. Y'all say that Ness said she was joking. Oh, she was joking. Okay. Y'all, that's how y'all joke now? Okay. I'm just saying, it seemed like everybody like, ain't no friends on YouTube. Baby, I can't believe half of y'all as far as I can tell. That's why I tell y'all ain't gonna call me Jay Weasel and you see a whole printer there. Shakim, a lot of people say you lied and took them people money and you ain't show up at that damn courthouse. They said that you went and did a little jig and came on back home with them folk money. And see, now that really messes up with the beef sector reputation. Because in the beef sector, if you said you was gonna do something, you better do it. And the girls are mad because they said you done took them folk money and you didn't go down to that courthouse. Is that true?
Is it true that they're mad? Yes.
No. Isn't it true that you were supposed to go to the courthouse? Because see, I got that printer on my table right there. I said I'm gonna get that printer, and you see a printer right there. But the thing is, let me tell you something. Can I say this? I ain't mean to call you a hoe because that is really flowing out this season. I don't care if Shakim and Ness talk about me. This is what these people do. It don't bother me. I don't know this man. I ain't never met Ness. I don't care about that. They'll talk about me next week. They'll make up and talk about me next week. I'm here to do a show. I'm here for my coin. I'm not here for friendship. I'm not here for emotional support. I'm not here for find a service person. I'm not here for that. I'm not Meals on Wheels. I'm not the United Way. I'm not Easter Fund. I'm not the United Negro College Fund. I'm here for a for-profit making a coin business. So can I tell you, I don't care. So Shakim, no, they said you never showed up at that courthouse. They said you lied and you took them people money. They said you pulled a Brian. They said you pulled a Brian.
Not Porter Brian.
Yeah,
Lord,
they said you pulled a Brian.
Lord, they play with the name of the son of Patah so much. But not in all seriousness, I don't see the anger because we already got the money for the next vacation, March 16th through the 18th of 2026,
But
and
let's roll it back though. Did you not say you were going to that courthouse and people gave you money, and then when you didn't go, people felt some kind of way? Give you prime example. When I was on that cruise ship, I said if y'all want me to go, y'all need to pay for that internet package. When they paid for that internet package, I was on. So again, if you're gonna tell people you're gonna do it, then do it or give them their money back. But I understand you talking about Vegas, but we ain't talking about Vegas. The
no,
people
I'm not
thought you
talking
were
about
going to go to
Vegas.
that courthouse.
I'm not going to Vegas.
Okay, so let's get to the courthouse. The folk
Uh-huh.
gave you money because they thought you were going to the courthouse. They said you went to a hotel and got back on that plane and didn't touch a courthouse once. And the girl said you gooped them, and they said it was thievery. And
Hmm.
so, yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah, that's what they said.
So what
Um,
happened? What really happened?
mm, I don't really feel like anything happened. I feel like people wanted me to go to court and I just didn't go. And I have the right to change my mind. So,
Okay, so don't you have the right to give them their money back?
mm,
I'm, I'm
so who needs
mm,
their money back? Who needs their money back?
okay. That you sound just like Brian. If y'all want y'all refund, oh, y'all pulling it today. My thing is this.
Hmm.
Give you an example. We were planning to go to Vegas. It was our goal to go to Vegas. I had to work and could not make it because I could not get out the blackout days. And Vivian was sick. And if Vivian usually go a day before, and the only time I could come was for one day. I did not think that would be sufficient for those people. When we canceled that Vegas trip, it was not a if you want your money back. It was we have refunded your money back in full. It was no ands, ifs about it. So my thing is, I've been in a situation where I had to do something differently because of circumstances. So when we changed our minds because we could not go, we gave the people their money back because it's the ethical and right thing to do. So my thing is people are feeling that, okay, we can understand if you had second thoughts and didn't want to go to the courthouse, but where our money? Because that's what we paid for.
Okay. And I would say that I disagree because I I get money all the time. I mean, and I'm trying not to be arrogant, but I don't even care at this point because it just is what it is. Like it's obvious to everybody that I get money all the time. I could go live and talk about you. I could go live and talk about the Cyclops body. I could go live and talk about Woody from Toy Story body. I could go live and talk about any content creator in this sector and others and make money. So that's why I asked the question, who need their money back? Because
But this is the thing, though. I can do the same thing. But my thing is, it's about integrity. I know they call me Jay Weasel and the scammer, but the thing is, no one can ever take me to court to say I scam because I've been upfront. And if I'm not going to do it, I would return your money because again, I didn't deliver what I said I was going to do. Even at Walmart and HEB, if they don't have something, they will ask you, do you want the substitute? And if you say, I don't want the substitute, then they give you your money back. So that's all I'm saying. So you getting money is not a big deal because as you can see, hell, I got $225 to get a printer. People ain't asking me for the money back because they know that printer. I told the folk the printer would no more than it was less than $100. But I told them I'm keeping the money. Now, if you telling people, y'all, if I don't go, I'm still keeping the money, that's one thing. Like that banner competition, that shit is gonna be split in half. And I don't give a damn what you think. See, when you up front at the beginning, you can do that shit. But when you have left gray areas, then you may have to cover.
I get it. Nah, and I appreciate the honesty, but it wasn't nothing to be upfront about because I didn't know I wasn't going to go to court until that morning. Like literally in real time. I was live doing my concert at 7 a.m. I planned to go to
A
court that morning.
concert, a concert. What you doing a concert for?
Oh, I released my new album, Don't Sell Your Saddles.
Stop, 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 stop.
Available
No,
everywhere.
no,
So,
no. Mm-mm.
and while I was live, guess who got a strike while they were live?
Who?
I did.
Why you got a
So,
strike?
and I'm in the middle of doing a concert. I'm not even doing beef sector content. I'm not dragging nobody. I'm not using pejoratives. I'm not brandishing weapons. I'm not doing anything. Just dancing and singing and rapping, and I can't even do that in peace.
Mm.
So that live gets taken down, and then I got a phone call. And after that phone call, I was like, "Yeah, I'm not going to that courthouse." So that's what happened. And
Well, what was the phone call? So the phone call obviously made you not want to go to the courthouse. So you don't have to tell me who the phone call was made by, but in general, what did that phone call do to trigger you not to want to go to that courthouse?
it would do me more harm to say than to not say. So I'm gonna just not say.
Interesting. Interesting. So people are controlling you behind the scenes. People are doing things and letting you know. See, this behind the scenes shit really ain't no joke. It ain't no joke. And I think that when you play the field like that, you got to pay the piper at some point in time. You either gonna pay in the front half or you're gonna pay in the back half. And I would much rather do it in the front because the back ain't no joke. So I'm just listening to you. And this is why you need to be independent and stop getting yourselves in alliances with these people. Because all alliances are is I control you and I can tell you what to do. You can't go where you want to go. See, I go where I want to go because I have no alliance with anyone. And for such a shrewd, cunning, clever type person, I'm just surprised that you would even wrap yourself up with this kind of situation where you know these people's whole goal is to get you tied up. I was surprised that you was even dealing with Brianna. I was really surprised, but again, she gonna use you until she don't need you, and then she gonna spit you out because right now she fighting with the person you don't like, but she really don't like you either. And at the end of the day, when she's done, she's through. And you know my reference for that? Let me give you my reference for that. VS said, y'all know I taught y'all get everything you can from the people, and when they know more value to you, then release them. That came from VS mouth. She said she taught Brianna that. So you don't think I'm listening and hearing? So your time will be soon because that's what she said. That she, baby, she came from the house of Slytherin. You dealing with Slytherin. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah, you might not have been in the beef sector at that time, but some of us got history and we know it. We know what it. See, that's why I don't get along with that hoe. I don't get along with that hoe. She said you ain't my daddy because I pissed her off, but I know where she comes from. But anyway, if you think that you got a friend in her, you keep on and you hold on to that alliance. But I'm gonna tell you what, it ain't gonna serve you well in the end. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Now that's my take.
Well, I mean, we'll cross that bridge when we get
Oh,
there.
you might not even get over that bridge, brother. You may not even get over that bridge. That bridge might be toe up in the middle. You might not even cross it. So the mere fact that you think you may cross it, that tells me that you ain't ready. Baby, you don't know these people. I'm telling you, take it from me. I've been here long enough. I've been here long enough. And let me tell you something. I ain't nobody's friend. I'm here for my coin. I'm here for business. But when you're dealing with people who act like they real cool with you and da 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 da, beware. When you looking at people and they want stuff behind the scenes and so on and so forth, and if they want shit from you, and if they'll say shit about other people, they'll say shit about you. And that's why people look at you with the side eye, because they were like, well, damn, if you would do this, this, and this, who's to say that you wouldn't do this, this, and this to me? Because again, you got to realize that if you will bring a bone, you take a bone. Your thoughts? I'm on mute.
I feel like this is how I feel about it. I feel like the beef sector is getting to know me, and maybe they will never understand me or fully know me, and I'm okay with that, and vice versa. So yeah, I have not been here 5 and 7 years to know every single beef that happened. However, I decide on an individual basis how I deal with a person. So Lemon gets a different treatment than Nels is going to get, and Demon Soul is going to get a different treatment than like a Lolo or a Rebel Son or a motherfucking Goosey. You a motherfucking duck, Goose, bitch. So everybody gets treated accordingly, according to how I feel they violated me, how I feel like they were passive aggressive or shady or double minded or double brained, double legged, whatever the fuck they were towards me. I decide that and I
So you
move
hold
accordingly.
those things until it's conducive for you. So you remember those things because again, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna say this. It may make some people mad. I'm cool with some people, but you better believe they haven't forgotten shit. These people don't forget nothing over here. And anytime they can give it to you, they'll give it to you. And like I said, I know Breonna's here, but I'm honest. I'm honest. And my thing is this. Play shrewd. I mean, just play shrewd. I ain't mad at you, but play shrewd. Because again, the joke is the only fool who'll do anything for you. And you do a lot of things for a lot of people. So I'm just saying. I mean, you ain't dumb either. We seen how you operate as well. I don't have a problem with you, but yeah, yeah, yeah. hmm Because you let that hoe put a battery in your back to come for me. And I ain't forget that. I'm cool though, but I'm like, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Cause you cussed me out for that hoe. You remember that? You remember that? I was showing my damn hat. I wasn't even looking at you. And that hoe got smart with me and she went left and then here you come. Oh, you remember that?
Oh, okay. Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah. But you know what? I don't hold grudges. This is about a coin for me. But if you think I forgot, hell no. But I ain't here to set you up. I'm just here to tell you the truth. But some folk really take that shit real. I don't. Because what you did to me ain't stopped not one mortgage payment from going in. So it ain't no big whoop to me. But some
Yeah, I
folk
feel like you
take
definitely
this
got
shit
your
for real.
get back, don't you? Don't you think you got your get back?
How did I get my get back?
What? Really?
How did I get my get back?
Uh, so you haven't went live ever since that day and dragged me or been shady in your live or your
I've been
conversation?
shady with everybody. I mean, that's me.
Okay.
If I'm ignoring you, then you need to worry about that because that means you ain't shit to me, and I don't got nothing to say to you. So if I shade you, take it as a badge of honor. But at the end of the day, now I don't know if you stink or not. I'm being real. Now the consensus is that you do. I don't know. I ain't never smelt you. I don't sleep with you. You ain't my man. So I don't know how you smell at the end of the day. And truth be honest, I don't. But now if you come to Papa Do's, you better not be stinking. I'm just being real. You better not be stinking because I'm gonna say you stink. Because I'm just real that way.
And let's unpack that insult because insults tell you more about the person than they tell about the person they dragging. So Ness, who I've known for 2.5 years, who I've been on 2 vacations with, who begged me to take me to the airport, who was waiting on me to get there with bated breath, supposed to be my friend, right? Thinks that I
Mm.
stank so bad.
Mm.
And with
But
Michael
see,
Jordan,
first of all, let me stop you right there because you said friend. See, that's you said friend. Okay, continue. Move on. Come on, go ahead. You said friend right there. That was a mistake right there. Go ahead.
well, yeah, I mean, I'm just devil's advocate, right? So if she is my friend, then wouldn't a friend tell another friend, uh, hey, you got a booger in your nose, or hey, you stink, or hey, whatever. That's what a friend would do. Shit, I'll do that for a coworker. Shit, not even a
Well,
friend.
well, you ain't even a coworker. Y'all subcontractors. See, that's what y'all
Even
fail
a
to.
subcontractor, I don't
Uh,
do that for.
Let me tell you
I
something,
do
baby.
that for a
Anything for
subcontractor.
content. These girls hold stuff. That five babe shit with Tracy, that hoe sat there and laughed. That hoe went to Tracy's job. But my thing is this: she had just a slant to make me look like, ooh, Jay did this, knowing that hoe went to Tracy's house, went to her apartment manager before, way before we even passed by the house. I didn't have knowledge of that. Vivian had to tell me. Again, I told her no. She even admitted no, because if I told Jay, he would have told me not to go to her job. See, people tell on themselves, but see, you all should be learning from what we've already gone through, because we've already gone through the shit. That's why we telling you, because we done seen it and we done been through it for the most part. These hoes ain't your friend. That hoe broke a bottle. We bought that hoe another bottle. We didn't need to buy that hoe no bottle. She had a whole liquor store at the damn hotel. That hoe was giving liquor out on the church ground. I felt like Uptown Saturday night, like she was Geechee Dan or somehow she was passing that liquor out all on the church ground, passing liquor out. You get some liquor, you get some liquor, because that hoe knew she couldn't take that liquor on that plane. Baby, somebody had some Tito's vodka and everything. But if she had to tell it, baby, I was driving everybody and we was plotting on her to get Tracy. And that's what they do. So I'm just telling you.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah. Nah, I'm listening, learning the history, but I just said that to say that makes her look bad, right? So while she's trying to make me look so bad and dirty and filthy, she's the one that admitted to having hydradenitis suppurativa. Okay, leprosy. I don't got leprosy, so they can say I
We
stink.
know you want to be a bishop, but you need to break that down because maybe the girls are saying, what is that? So go ahead and break it down. What she got? What she got? What you say she had?
No, she said she has hydrogenitis suppurativa acne inversa. Basically, it's when acne grows under the skin and it tunnels and it creates pus and like secondary infections, and it grows in like sensitive areas like the armpits and the groin, and it makes your life a living hell. It's like
Now, if he comes back and say something and say something, okay, see how y'all be playing. But anyway,
you
y'all go
already
ahead and play the
implied that
game.
I have HIV, so that's fine. We can go there.
Okay, I'm just saying because you know where it's gonna go. I'm just saying you know where it's
It's
gonna
already
go.
gone there. It's already been going there for five
Okay.
years. So we already there, past it, built that bridge, hopped over it, and we're gonna skip back to the facts. She
Mm.
admitted on D Cop's channel, the live is still up. She said she went on FMLA from work while she was going through an alleged domestic violence situation. Um, uh, she apparently got FMLA for hidradenitis suppurativa acne inversa. So she's the one with skin disease. She's the one with a weak immune system. She's the one over there whose skin is over there looking like the man that Jesus healed in motherfucking Matthew and Luke. That's what her skin looks like and what she smells like. You can't have pus in your lip and all different parts of your body and then come online and try to say the next motherfucker got diseases. It don't work like that.
Okay, I'm listening to y'all. Whew, I'm listening to y'all. It's just so serious, and this should be entertainment. But y'all just take it another step. Y'all millennials and Gen Zs, y'all something else. Y'all are something else. I swear. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, let me look at this fence. What is behind my fence? Oh, somebody done dumped the box around here. What in the world? Okay. All right, go ahead. I'm listening to you.
Oh, so the second reason I came up here about Binary. You call him
Um,
binary.
yeah,
What makes you call him binary?
because I think he's a geek. I know he play anime, and I know he have a gaming system.
Oh yeah, he definitely does play games. But okay, other than that, do you have any other nicknames from you? Called him Kimchi, and what else?
But I mean, I believe he part Korean. He Asian. Everybody know he got Asian heritage.
Is there anything wrong with having a little Asian heritage,
None
Pastor?
whatsoever. But in the beef sector, it is what it is. I mean, I have a diverse mixed family as well. But I know a lot of people who Laotian and black and Korean and black and so again, but it is what it is. And if he plays cards right, it should work for him. And he got an Asian wife, so that I mean, she can get him in a lot of places.
Kensha, really?
Mm, because
Because
what?
I mean, if you order a wife in a magazine and ship them from overseas, they really can't do nothing for you or without you. You
Uh,
control it.
so
That's
how
what
you know? So what is your proof that he has a mail order bride?
should I say it out loud? No,
Well,
because
if you're gonna bring it out, you might as well say it. Don't go ahead and get pussy now. I mean, you was bold enough to make the illusion, so don't play now. If you done made
oh
the assertion, go and tell it.
no, restraint is not fear. It's just when it comes to a police caller like binary
But
who
this is the thing. You didn't think too much. See, my thing is this.
mhm.
Huh, it's really funny. But my thing is how you know. Because my thing is again, now I'm thinking that okay, is this a lie and you just bringing that on out because this is your way of get back? Because my thing is like I had to deal with somebody who wanted to say me and Binary was working behind the scenes and he was cash apping me and he liked it me and all of this foolishness and then they said his wife looked like a man. But yeah, I had concrete proof that somebody wanted some dick and see it came on out and I was gonna leave it alone. But see, if you gonna go ahead and say it, then go ahead and bring it on out. Don't play no games now. Now, see, I'm not
And
gonna tell you something that I have not done. I try to be very patient, but you trying to say that this man got a mail order bride. And my thing is, what is your evidence? Because if he does take you to court, if you got the evidence, then you can stand by it no matter what these people say. Because if I went to court, I'm like, Judge, Your Honor, here go the text messages.
yeah, no, I mean anything that I say is alleged and for entertainment purposes only.
Alleged for entertainment purposes only,
All
right?
rights are reserved when I'm speaking, but it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that binary doesn't have a wife. Binary has a slave that brings them sandwiches and pho and Korean barbecue wings and stir fry, right?
Well, what
That's
if what if that's the case, but there is a marriage certificate?
even if it is a marriage certificate, it's still slavery. So
Interesting.
you can put a marriage certificate on slavery all you want. It's still slavery. It's a mail order bride. That culture that he's so proud of, right? That anti-black Asian persuasion culture that he uplifts like it's the best thing since motherfucking chicken fried rice. In that culture, women don't have rights, voices, or their own means. They are solely dependent on their husbands because the husband has to control the wife because he's a narcissist. And we know that binary is a manipulator. We also know that binary got his degree from a diploma mill like Arizona State during the pandemic. He didn't
Now,
actually.
Arizona State is not a diploma mill; it is a state institution.
Okay, we
Okay.
can disagree. We can agree to disagree.
And let me say this: even the institution that he went to, even though it has a dubious sounding name, it is regionally accredited. He can get a job with that. See, now I ain't playing with the education because we try to downplay it, and sometimes people have more than the person who's accusing them. So I can't go there with that now. Even though I would, it's Grand Canyon University.
I mean Grand Canyon, not Arizona State. Now,
Okay, yeah, even though it's Grand Canyon, okay, it's not Arizona State, it's not the University of Arizona. It is still, they got a football team. Okay, they got a football team. Okay, they got a soccer team. They are in the divisions. Okay, but this is the thing though. I get what you're saying, but can you prove it? And then the person will say, "Well, you so fine, and everybody wants you, but who you with?" So it goes both ways.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I got a football team of niggas right now.
No, no, no,
But
no, no. See,
yeah,
now you sounded like Rico. You got all of these people, but yet you can't keep nobody for more than 3 months. So my thing is, nobody don't care about the slew, but who's staying, who's with
no,
you for the long
I've
run.
had the same. I've had the same niggas for years. Shit.
No, no, no. But that sounds like they're your
Well,
clients. They don't sound like it's something
I don't have
love.
clients. I don't have clients. These are men
But
that
that's
actually.
how you making it sound, though,
Oh,
Shakim.
what do you mean? How am I making it sound like
You
a
said you have
client?
had the same slew of niggas.
I have. Why? Okay. I have the
Do you
same
see how
roster.
that sound?
I have the same roster. I had the same roster.
Roster? Now you got a roster? So now you got a lineup of niggas? Okay.
I mean, they lining up for me, begging
Mm,
me, waiting on me. So everybody got
mm,
to line up, or you
mm,
should if you got options. It's called options, Pastor. That's
mm. Okay.
everybody don't have that. So binary can be on his third marriage all he wants. Binary admitted to being a swinger. So binary can never try to sex shame or slut shame me. You're a self-admitted swinger manipulator, serial cheater, polyamorous, Asian devil, white slave master servant ass bitch.
So
And these
why you and Binary are attacking each other? Because I heard y'all was real cool at one point.
Binary's a narcissist, and all I did was leave Binary's channel quietly. I told him to take my wrench quietly. I didn't cuss him out. I didn't drag him. I didn't speak the facts of his self hatred that was ingrained into him by his self hating ass Asian daddy and mother. I didn't come for him. He decided to dox and play old videos and, try to make all of this money off of my name. And it's like, bitch, I can make money off of your name too. I'm gonna make Jay Wilson some money right now. Them commercials running, ain't they? Bitch.
Uh-uh. I don't run commercials while people doing that. I think that's such a disservice. I am gonna run the replay. The commercials come in doing the replay. But this is the thing though. You really stop short of telling us why you think that man have a mail order bride. So obviously he must got something to slap you in the face to say, "Oh, you better get down from me. You better get off of me." Because you really stop short. But I ain't trying to start
Oh
nothing.
nah, because I'm not gonna tell Binary everything I know about him, just like he didn't tell me everything he knew about me, right? He didn't tell me
Mhm.
he was looking up my warrants, alleged warrants, and my court cases and tickets from 2023.
Now
And
they said you had an OnlyFans page, and they said you're a little porn star. Is that true?
well, I would never confirm or deny if
Okay.
OnlyFans, but
Interesting. Well,
um,
we ain't
if
in
I
court, by the way.
if I did have an OnlyFans, I would be making so much money. Lord, I never have to work again. But
Okay.
anyway, so Binary started it just like he did the first time we fell out. In the very beginning, when Binary first came to the Umar sector, he was looking for a pro-black space where black people were having actual, genuine um, conversations about issues in our community. And he came in the middle of that and wanted to troll, right? He wanted to race bait, rage bait, confuse, and then wanted to turn around and turn into a motherfucking Cameron and turn into a Darren, just like K Fit did when she put that false temporary restraining order on Dovid. So that's what,
Somebody said, child, he had a restraining order on your obsession. So please.
yeah, K Fit had a restraining order on Dove as well. See, you don't have to be correct to get a restraining order on somebody. So the fact that you're saying that outspoken one savage shows me how ignorant and oblivious to the law, the justice system, the court system, and the judicial system, bitch. You have no education and no knowledge. You're outclassed. So please shut the fuck up talking to me, bitch, and go suck Lemon's Cyclops titty, bitch. Weird ass. Know it all ass bitch, but don't know nothing. about the justice system. Educate us on the process for a restraining order in the state of Arizona, then, outspoken bitch. Educate us, ho. Click the link right now, bitch. I got 2 hours before I got to clock into work, bitch. Let's go. Chop, chop.
Oh, so you working now? Okay. Okay, the girls had you unemployed. Okay. But y'all, he must be because his hair is really nice looking and he is in a car. Amen. Okay.
Thank you. I mean, I've always had a job. I mean, how do they
I
think
didn't know
I survive?
that. I didn't know that.
So how do they think I survive, Pastor? Do they think I'm that good at,
I don't know. I'm an Uber driver. What do I know? I just drive Uber and Lyft.
I used to do that too. I used to love doing Lyft and Uber and getting paid the same day. Oh, boy. Shout out to Lyft. Back on mute.
Mhm. So somebody said you don't know much about the justice system. Just trolling. Why does everybody work hours change? Yeah, I don't know. Girl,
What?
somebody said,
We
why do
work
they y'all
hours.
work hours be changing all the time?
Are they okay? They don't understand that when you have options, you can choose when to go to work and when not to go to work.
All right, options.
They don't know nothing about that. See, they're used to working at McDonald's and Burger King and Taco Bell and Chick-fil-A and Walmart and Target and Home Depot and shit where they don't have any options. And Amazon, yeah, I don't work at Amazon, bitch. No
Oh, so
disrespect.
you saying what Vic does is ain't shit?
No,
I thought
no,
Vic was
no
your friend.
disrespect. No disrespect to Amazon because I may have worked for them before in the past or not, but I'm just saying, like, don't worry about my schedule, bitch. Just know that my check still got 80 hours on it every 2 weeks, bitch.
Well, I was just asking because him and Vic was so close and they was smoking weed and stuff. And I'm like, well, Vic work at Amazon. So, and I mean, that's what I was just asking. So now I will say this, Vic didn't say you stank. And Vic was really in close proximity to you. But somebody said it was the weed that covered it. But no, Vic didn't say you stank.
What type
I
of
want
weed cover up smell? What
well,
type of
what
weed?
y'all smoking?
I would love to know what type of weed could cover up odor.
I don't know. That's what the girl said. But look, all I'm saying is Vic didn't say you stink.
Yeah, he didn't, and I met him twice. So there's that.
You sound like Rico now about meeting people twice. Y'all always meet people twice. Anyway,
Why you keep bringing up? You sound like
because y'all from
somebody
Detroit and
else. You
y'all
sound
got
like Rico.
similar, y'all can't stand each other, but y'all got similar things. You know what I'm saying? Just similarities. That's all. Nothing, just similarities.
Mm,
Some things in common. That's all. And he can't stand you and you can't stand him. Now, you say that Rico ain't from Detroit. So where's Rico from?
no, Rico's from the east side of Detroit. I'm from the west side of Detroit. It's a big difference. Okay.
Oh, okay then. I mean, you act like the man from Romulus or something. I'm just saying.
No, the east side of Detroit. No disrespect. Maybe I shouldn't say this. You know what? Never mind. Nope. I ain't gonna say it.
Well, ain't Cass on the east side of Detroit, and everybody know about Cass.
It doesn't matter. Cass is just one school, but the east side of Detroit in general. You don't want to be from the east side of Detroit. Like nobody's proud to be from the east side except, like Shada Baby and, like niggas that's not going nowhere in hip hop. Like, it's just not a good thing to be from the east side. The west side is where the prosperity is. So yeah.
Somebody said, "Why are you in a car 2 hours before work? Why aren't you washing up?" Ooh,
I don't have to explain while I'm sitting in my vehicle that I paid for. Okay, I paid for this car. So if I want to sit in my car 5 hours before work,
Shaquem, Noble, Rico, and Vic are very similar guys. But now the mayor from Detroit, now mayor doing his thing. I ain't mad at him. Hey, Viv, I need you to come up real quick. I need you to come up real quick, Viv. I need you to come up real quick. Shaquem, it just seemed like you fought with a lot of people. And that's what is that your MO? That's you just like to fight with a lot of people, and that's what you do?
I do like to fight. I've always been a fighter. I tried to be a lover, but being a lover boy, I'm not a lover boy in real life. So why would I be a lover boy on YouTube and to be
Not if you
fake?
had to tell it. Did you just said you had a stable full of men? So
I
you
love
don't
them
really
all.
love them. You just get what you can from them.
No, I love them all. I love them all. I love them
Ah,
all for different reasons and different seasons
okay.
and
So you
different
sound like you
times in my life.
polyamorous. You sound like you polyamorous, like you accused binary. Hold on for a minute, because I gotta call my one man. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh my God. Hey Vivian, how you doing this morning,
I'm
homie?
fine. How are you today?
I can't complain.
I,
I'll go
I
on
don't
mute.
know why they call me up here. I'm driving, y'all. I'm riding down the road. So what y'all talking about today?
I guess he wanted to know how Binary ordered a wife from a magazine in Korea, and I just, I that's a lot for me to explain that in a short amount of time before work. So I was just saying, maybe Binary should come up and tell us how he purchased, multiple Asian wives in a magazine. And Jay Wilson's trying to say that I'm polyamorous because I said I got a roster of niggas. I always had a football team, don't you? I mean, maybe you don't. I don't know, but
Well,
whatever.
maybe that might not be the best.
It might not be
don't
the best
know. I
option.
don't know. And maybe you shouldn't have told him that. Maybe you should have said, I'm in a relationship or I'm in a situationship and I have one on a bench. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like you might be like when I was younger, people be like, "Oh, you got men." No, I don't have men. I just have one always on a bench. You know what I'm saying? We might not be sleeping together, but just in case this don't work out, that one might.
Okay, Bill. What
That's
y'all talking about, Lord?
Cause you told him he had a football team.
Well, he did. He said he had a stable full of men. I mean, that what you said?
I didn't say I had a
Well, if I
stable
hear somebody
football.
tell me they have a stable full of men, you know what I would think that he pimping.
I am a pimp. I always been a Detroit pimp with a limp and a long blimp. So if they don't like it, then oh well. But they can't compare me to
Interesting.
people.
So what do you think about this Prenegate, Shakim?
Why is it even a gate?
I know, but what you think about it? I ain't trying to influence you, none. I just asked him this question. So what you think about? What do
What
you
is
think of? Hold on. What do
what
you
is
think about
yeah,
Banner Challenge? What do you think about Prenegate?
I think people need to stop pocket watching everybody else cash apps and super chats and gifts. I think they need to stop hating on other people being blessed and
Okay,
focus
now
on
if
their.
you was friends with that person, would you feel the same way?
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Okay.
Even when it comes to when people pocket watch me, right? I really be like, wow, King Roman, how do you have time to pocket watch me, Jay Wilson, Brianna, Pizarro, Lady Nika, the whole sector for that matter is being pocket watched by the KKKK crew. So I just feel like it's just getting out of hand. Like if you're not getting money, if you're not making enough, then I don't know what to tell you. Put on another wig, bitch. Put on a better dress, nigga. Do another get ready with me skit. Do a call in for 5 hours. I don't know what to tell you, bitch.
What's up, man?
What up, though?
What up, though? To
I
my
got a
you're up
question.
on
What
here.
was
What up,
Renegade?
though?
What was Renegade?
Baby, where you been? They just bought me a whole new printer. Who? The people. They gave me $200 to buy a printer.
Oh, that's
I
what's
hope you
up.
got an
That's what's
absent.
up.
I hope you got an absent one that you just put the color in.
Baby, I got a HP.
You should have got that absent. The absent
Well,
one.
I got
If you
baby,
want to
cause I don't, cause I don't print that much. What's up,
that joint
baby?
will
What's
last
going?
you for 2 years.
Hello, Dad. You got
You,
an HP? You got a huge package, honey? All right. What's going on, darling? Yes, honey. Woo.
Howdy, Lady Sparkle, Cowgirl
So, what's
Sparkle,
up,
Miss
my
Bouncer.
cowgirl? Cowboy, hi, Mayor. Child, the sector is in the
what's going
building
on?
tonight. Child, it's a shame and a scandal. So, binary, why you ain't hitting this link? Since you said the people said I'm pressed about flirting with you. What's going on, child? What's the tea? Cause it's a lot of people that I encounter, honey, and I am the experience. I have main courses and entrees, and then you have that salad side. Shout out to Kevin Hunter, honey. But anyway, girl, it's a shame and a scandal. Hey there, what's going on? Child, you riding and living, honey, riding and living. And yes, that face is giving, girl. You better give it, honey. Because they was over there trying to, I forgot who was trying to throw a shot. Girl, these people is, ooh, child. Like I said, if they ain't effing you, financing you, or feeding you, baby, it's the tea and the shade that don't give, honey. But anyway, shout out to Cowboy. I'm here for it. The drag of the finessers was, ooh, child. Y'all better fight like hell. This is some shit. Honey, just Crisco over there fighting her fat, fighting her foes. And goddamn it, Rose said, goddamn it, bitch, he still got a moderator stick over there. Ooh, child. It's a lot going on.
My God. What's up, Mayor?
What's good, Pastor? How you doing today?
I'm doing all right. This is one of
Shout out to
Detroit's finest, baby. This is one of Detroit's finest right here.
yes,
Come on now.
yes. The original, never duplicated. Often imitated,
Okay.
but never duplicated.
Are you from the east side or the west side, Mayor? Are you from the east side or the west side?
I'm from West Side all day. West Side all day, player. West Side
Okay.
player. Over here.
Let's go West Side.
Oh,
Seven,
okay.
7 mile in Wyoming.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
why when anybody that's why when anybody tell me they're gonna pull up on me, I always tell them meet me on 7 Mile in Wyoming.
Okay. You still there, huh?
Born and bred.
Okay. Well,
Born and
go
bred
ahead.
Detroit. I'm all Detroit. Plain and simple.
All right.
Now
All right.
now the thing you talked about, I heard you earlier when you were talking about when Shaquem was talking about East Side and West Side. When I was growing up, you gotta realize me and you are just a year apart as far as age goes. But the West Side of Detroit, West Side of Detroit was mostly your bougie dudes. You know what I'm saying? Well-to-do, highly educated, doing their own thing. Your East Side, like I said, I ain't got nothing against my East Side players, but East Side dudes, they was grimy. They'll stab you in the back in a minute and smile right in your face at the same time.
So you trying to say that Vic is from the east side? You trying to say Rico is from the east side?
No, Vic is from the west. Vic is not from Detroit. Okay.
Okay.
Vic resides in Detroit. Vic is from East Orange, New Jersey, what he always say. Okay.
Oh Jesus, East Orange ain't no joke.
All right, so Vic resides in Detroit. Right, but he stays, like I said, but he stays on the west side of Detroit.
Okay.
So that's how that is. And then when you talked about Cass, are you talking about Cass High School or Cass the street?
I'm talking about the high school. They had a lot of decent people come out of that school.
Oh yeah. I played one game against Kwame Kilpatrick in high school.
Okay.
Yeah. Cass High School is pretty much basically like downtown Detroit. It's like, I want to say, less than 5 minutes from downtown Detroit. A lot of your well-to-do people came out of Cass High School.
Well,
yeah. So that's all.
I see a lot of things going on with Detroit. You got Rico, you got Kim, you got Noble. Maybe all of these Detroit people.
Well, Noble's East Side, so so I'm gonna leave that as is. And I don't got nothing against Noble, but
Rico is East Side too. You ain't met one West Side nigga besides the mayor and Shaquem Rock yet. I'm back on you.
Is Troy Allen on the east side?
Join us for Jaycation 2026. Join us for Jaycation 2026 in San Antonio, Texas. When? I'll tell you later on this week.
Okay. Now look, I got a question.
YesPictureLady@gmail.com. Yes.
That's right. Yeah, YesPictureLady@gmail.com. So is Troy Allen from the suburbs or he from the west of the east side? Because he from the west side.
Troy Allen lives in the suburbs.
Absolutely. While he trying to tell me I'm from Redford. See, that's how I know you be doxing, Troy. You be doxing, and you be looking up possible addresses that I had in the past or the future or the present, and you don't know where I'm from, bitch. Stop looking up where I'm living at, and maybe you could figure out who the fuck I am. And maybe everybody don't put their house and their car in their government name. Some people have businesses and trusts, bitch.
Wow, that was a lot. What else, Pastor? What else? What else is going on? I think congratulations on getting your new printer. Hope you're happy with it, so you can print out everything that you need.
He should have called me before he went and bought one.
Well, the Hewlett Packard is a good printer, so is the Epson, but it all depends on what your needs for it. If he's just doing just normal printing, then the HP is just as good.
Yeah, I just happen to be an Epson girl. It's like the difference between a Canon and a Nikon.
I prefer Brothers.
It's like the difference between an Apple and a iPhone. I mean, an Apple and a Android.
Yeah, they got
Just
they got their right. They got their pros and cons.
But I like those Epsons because with the ink, the tank, the ones that you got to
Right.
fill up, those are awesome. Them things last forever. I got 6 of them. Don't ask.
Wow.
I do T-shirts, so I do printing,
Oh, okay.
and then I got the ones I got at church. I do bulletins. I do all that stuff. I do a whole bunch of printing. I got
Oh,
other business.
so you a jack of all trades, huh?
I got business. I do stuff.
There you go. There you
A
go.
lot of
Nothing wrong with that.
administrative stuff.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
Believe me,
That's
they
all I can.
ain't sitting there making. They ain't sitting there just doing nothing. They making money.
There you go. If it ain't making money, it ain't making no sense.
Facts on fact.
Yep. That's all that's all I came up here to do. I ain't come up here to get into all that. So, it's like what I said. This whole YouTube is not fun no more. So that like I said, but if you making your money, make your money. I'm not mad at you. But YouTube is not fun no more. I remember when YouTube used to be fun. You can come up here, say what you had to say, and get on. Now we taking people's jobs. We throwing people in jail. We doing this. We doing that. We doing the other. And so I step back. Because, like I said, this is not my livelihood. I got other things. I'm manual. I'm hands on. This
Well, you are telling the truth. I mean, it used to be a time you can get on here, roast and gag each other, and go on about your
Yep.
business. And you roasting and
Yep.
gagging each other mother, doxing people, trying to find out
Right.
what. Listen, I knew it was bad when they decided they was gonna call my church.
Oh, I knew it was bad when they tried to get me fired from my job of almost 30 years.
But they trying to get me fired because I ain't got no damn job. Well, I
Right.
got a
So,
job, but I ain't got one that they can fire me from. I'm the damn press. Fire
well,
me.
I put
I want to quit anyway.
it like this. What helped me out a lot is the fact that I'm with the union. That's what helped me out a lot.
So guess what? They can't. Like I said, with me, I write for the newspaper, so they get me fired. They good as shit.
Vivian, the other half said hello. He said he hope you doing okay.
Yo, tell Boo, I said, what's up? What's
What
up?
happened to Kim? Kim had to go to work. Mm-hmm.
He said he had 2 hours, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
But don't do that. We don't know where that man work at.
No, I ain't say not a word. I just said, uh-huh. And I
But Jay,
mean, he came up, and let me say this. He took the hard questions because I had a lot of questions. I did. I had a lot of questions. So,
Well, Pastor, I'm not gonna hold you up and let you get back to your show. I just wanted to tell you the difference as far as East Side, West Side players go.
okay.
Detroit used to be the Gator capital of the world because we used to have
All the what?
they used to have all the annihilated gators.
I know. I mean, they still got it. I went to that club. I ain't seen so many finger wave and tangerine gators shoes in my life.
You probably got some gator boots, don't you, Pastor?
Well, I have I don't have any gator boots, but I have embossed leather gator. I don't do the real gator, but I'm not lying. I went to the club in Detroit and I saw finger waves. Not a whole lot, but I had never seen guys with finger waves before. That was really new to me. And I saw a lot of fur
What was
coats.
this? What was this? What club was this? I can tell y'all. What club was this?
It was the Woodward.
It was on Woodward.
It's called the Woodward, and it was probably on Woodward.
Oh, the Wood. Okay. I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, I don't got
That
a
was
lie.
back. No, that was back in the day. That was back in the day,
It was
wasn't it?
2000. It was in the early 2000s.
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know
I was
exactly
dating
what
a
you're talking
school
about.
teacher there, and I was dating a school teacher in Detroit, and so we went out, and that's where we went. Yeah. Now, can you tell me, Mayor? And then this is not going to implicate you because you live in Detroit. But
Yeah.
can you tell me where Palmer Park is? Because I have never been. I don't even know where it's located.
Okay. Palmer Park is located on the west side of Detroit. It is on 7 Mile. It is on 7 Mile between Woodward. It's on 7 Mile, east to west, and Woodward from north to south. And Palmer Park runs from 7 Mile to 6 Mile.
Okay, I don't even know where it was. I went to the Woodward Club, and so that East Side hoe named Rico, he was just trying to tell me that he met me at that park or he saw me at that park. And now this had to be in the early 2000s because I haven't been to Detroit since I moved to San Antonio. And I moved to San Antonio in 2012. So I'm like, okay, so if I allegedly met you in the park, then you had to be in middle school. And so I'm laughing at that. And when I went to Detroit, it was in winter. It was in the winter. That's why I saw them Negroes in fur coats and them gators and them finger waves.
Finger waves. Okay, let me tell you about Palmer Park. Palmer Park, like I said, back in the day, Palmer Park was known for its gay rhetoric. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing about Palmer Park, a lot of people don't realize, the 12th precinct sits right there in Palmer Park. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you have Pontchartrain. You have Pontchartrain Avenue, which goes along the backside of Palmer Park. You have some really, really big, beautiful houses over there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But Palmer Park has changed. They have cleaned it up. You can't go over there and do what you used to do back in the day. They're not having that over there no more.
Okay. I got a question for you. How far is the Woodward, the club, from Palmer Park? Because I'm not even sure the distance. So how far is that club from that park?
I don't even think the Woodward is even open anymore.
No. But I mean, when it was open.
The Woodward, as far as Palmer Park, because the Woodward was on Woodward. It was, I want to say, less than 5 minutes.
Well, maybe Rico was hoeing. I just find it hard for him to be hoeing in the 6th grade. But maybe he saw me leaving the club. I don't know. But this whole swag that she saw me in Palmer Park. And I don't even know where that damn park is, number one. Number two, I've been in parks. Piedmont, Prospect, they had Gay Black Pride. Jackson, they had Gay Black Pride at Jackson. So I don't have a problem with that. But I ain't never been to Gay Black Pride in Detroit, even if they had one. So I had no idea where the park was. I know where the club was because I was there. But again, nobody ain't traipsing through no park in the winter. At least not I am. And I ain't from Detroit. I ain't from Detroit. So yeah.
Let me tell you something, Pastor. You wouldn't even know Palmer Park is a park because it don't even look like a park. It looks like a forest. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
There's no real big huge signs that says Palmer Park. You know you got a couple of signs that says Palmer Park, but it's nothing like real prevalent. Like, say if you ever been to Belle Isle, if you go to Belle Isle in downtown Detroit, you know you go to Belle Isle. But the thing about with Belle Isle, the state has taken over Belle Isle. Before Belle Isle, you could drive on 24/7. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Belle Isle now has a curfew. Belle Isle has an opening and a closing time. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Well, like I was saying, Mayor, I don't know
Yeah.
the area. I couldn't tell you, and that's why I was asking how far is that club from the park, because I'm like, I've never been. Now, Blazer know these areas for whatever reason. Don't get me started. But I mean, I don't know. And it's really funny because I was at Chicago Pride, I think in 2004. So it's really funny that people are like, oh, they made you come out. No, I'm always at Black Pride. I've never had any issue with that. But I just think that it was really funny that that guy was trying to accuse me of being in Palmer Park. And I'm like, yeah, and I'm not, first of all, I'm not going to a park at night, and I'm not going to a park in the wintertime. And you know I'm from Florida.
Right.
So
So
I'm not getting ready to be in no. First of all, I was happy to get in that club because it was cold. And I wish I would have had a fur coat as cold as that bitch was, to be real.
Well, you know what, Pastor? You talking about fur coats? We got a place up here called Dietrich Furs, right?
Uh-huh.
Dietrich Furs. If you went and got a mink coat, or you went and got a fur coat, or a chinchilla, or a rabbit, or a fox, whatever, you went to Dietrich Furs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But Dietrich Furs is now shutting down after 132 years. Pastor, I'm telling you, look up. They are going crazy over there. The line outside
Well, Mayor,
the
you gotta
building,
get
right?
me a coat. Mayor, get me a coat. Find out. Give me some prices on one of them bitches. I'll buy one that you can ship it down.
Pastor, Pastor, it's 70%. It's 70% off. You better hurry up and get one.
Let me now. Come on now, Mayor. So look, Mayor. If I get a coat, if I see some, I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
Mayor, I'm gonna cash app you this. This is the
Oh, if you
size I
cash
wear.
at me, I'm gonna get it. I'll go down and get it for you, player. Like I said before, I don't need. No, come on. It's the Dietrich Furs is spelled DITTRI.
Hold on, you know I'm writing it. Well, hold on. You know I'm writing this shit down for real.
Right.
Baby, I'm gonna be pimpalicious. Okay, I'm gonna be Florida Turnpike. You gotta get paid to get on, and you gotta pay to get off. Okay, so it's D E
DI.
D
No,
I
DI.
uh-huh.
TTRICH. Dietrich Furs.
Okay. Oh hell. She said no refunds. That's okay. I'm gonna find, baby. I'm gonna find me a fur, baby, and I'm gonna wear it. And it's almost winter time here too.
Well,
Shoot.
if they get Jay a furrow for the Rider Lives, Vivian need a furrow too, because Vivian like
Baby. It's gonna be for a Colgate now. It's gonna be for a Colgate.
So, like I said, if
Now,
you
Mayor,
find one,
I'm gonna
find
find one.
all
But
right.
Mayor, I'm just saying. Now, let me say this:
Mhm.
I do not talk to Mayor behind the scenes.
No, we don't.
Mayor ain't trying to holler or nothing. Now, Mayor brother may have once in a while back in the day, but not Mayor, not Mayor. Okay, so I'm just saying. So, but I want to make that clear because the hoes will be trying to say, "Ooh, Mayor buying Jay a fur coat and everything." But can I say this? Let me say something. The reason why people will do for me, because I'm honest, I don't have to lie about shit. Mayor, why they calling me a scammer? Mayor, when have I scammed somebody? Mayor, I've been always up front. Are they
You know
hating the
what?
game?
You know what? When you had this banner thing, right?
Mhm.
You had the banner, and the banner, and evidently the banner thing went off with a bang. It went off very successful. You got to put it like this: when you had it and you put it out there, you said you donated $50. Now I heard you say this. You said you donated $50 to your banner, to your own banner contest, right? And that was it. The people, your subscribers, your supporters, and anybody else, they're the ones who sat there and donated. So how can you get mad at somebody who donated their own money for something that you was doing? So how are you scamming? And then you told them up front, hey, I'm doing this and I'm getting my cut, right?
For sure. And let me say this. They say you taking a big cut. Did they know I had to give people money? So I didn't take home $1,000. The winner took home 1,062. And the $50 that I gave, it still stood. So if nobody gave, somebody would have taken $50 home. But that
Okay.
$50 was always there. So when that person got to $1,000, I'm like, they got 1,050, and then somebody gave 10 more, which is 1,060.
Okay, let's look at this, Pastor. You know all these places like United Way, all these places that we all donate to, right? Like Red Cross, United Way, all these places that we donated. The reason why I stopped donating to these places is because when I seen how much the CEOs were getting a cut off the top, do you know what? Okay, I'll put it like this. Well, Red Cross, for if you donate $10 to Red Cross, do you think the people who are in need get that $10?
No. Let me tell you where you can go find it. If you want to know what these nonprofits are making, go to GuideStar. GuideStar will show you how much they're making because they got to file their taxes. And
Right.
if you are a nonprofit, you have to report. So all the private colleges like Mercy in Detroit and all the private, they got to do it. Howard University is a private college. They got to do GuideStar. If you know somebody who working at YMCA, do you not know I had a friend who worked at the YMCA in Newark, and they kept on telling her they don't have enough money to give her a raise, and then her boss was talking about something he broke. I went on GuideStar, and that joker was making $178,000. And when she found out, she was like, hell, because he was one of the top people at the YMCA Newark. And I showed her that. God start on lock because your taxes show what you make. So you ain't lying about that, Mayor. Go ahead.
Okay, now you was also talking about Perfecting Church, right?
Oh God, yeah.
Okay, do you know Perfecting Church is right across the street from Palmer Park?
Oh, see, let me say this. I ain't never been to Perfecting, but see, Donnie McClurkin was probably in trouble there too, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
Okay, now Perfecting Church. Now, when Pastor Wyans, his church is on the east side, right?
Mm-hmm.
His church is on the east side. Perfecting Church is on the west side. It's on 7 Mile and Woodward. He bought all that land around it, okay? And the thing about it is this. It's less than, I'm telling you, if you walk out Perfecting Church, you can see the 12th precinct. That's how close to the police station that it is. It's real close to Palmer. Like I said, Palmer Park, 12th precinct, they're right next door to one another. You know what I'm saying? You can walk up the street and you can see Perfecting Church. Perfecting Church has been being built, I want to say, for the past 20 years. So I'm looking at Pastor Wyans like, bro, what's the deal? Why isn't this church built yet? Because you know what? I seen at Pastor Wyans' church when he was on the east side, when Kwame Kilpatrick was running for mayor. That's how long that's how long he had that church. That's how long he's been building that church, since Kwame Kilpatrick was running for mayor.
Well, he should have built it when Vicky was there. But again, you know why him and Vicky ain't together. I'm gonna leave that alone. Mm-hmm. And Vicky Wines.
Oh yeah. You know the Clark sisters. Like I said, I knew the Clark sisters. I knew Pastor Wyans. I knew a couple of the Wyans. Not personally.
Check this out though. With him, I'm looking at his situation, and this is when people have ego issues, and people don't know these folks. They think that these people are really cool, but they don't really know. They only see the Ronan's family, the singers, and that's it. But they don't know how to do behind the scenes.
Right.
They have another preacher from Detroit. I know somebody who worked for her, and that girl came back mental, and she worked for Coretta Scott Vaughn, who's also in Detroit.
Right. Now you know that what church is that? Because like I said, because I'm not a church goer, so Straight Gate. Is that Straight Gate? No, that's not Straight Gate. It's a real big huge church over there on 7 Mile and Telegraph where they had Aretha Franklin's funeral at, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you know that land that used to be that church used to be called Edgewater Park? They used to be an amusement park.
Wow.
They shut that down. They got that land. They got that land for cheap. They got that land for cheap over there.
Well, I heard Detroit is making resurgence, but they kicking the black folk out now. They said that,
No. They're not kicking the black folks out. They're not kicking the black folks out. This is what happened with Detroit. When Mayor Dugan was in office, right? Mayor Dugan said, I'm not going to build from the outside into downtown. I'm building from the outside. I'm building from the inside out. If you look at the geographics of Detroit, especially downtown Detroit, it's shaped like a wagon wheel. He started from the inside. I'm gonna start from the core, which is downtown Detroit, and I'm going to build out. And that's what he was doing. Pastor, when I see white people 12 o'clock at night walking down Woodward in downtown Detroit with their dogs, evidently it's not that bad. Evidently they just built.
That's what happens. That's what's going on in San Antonio and Austin now. So like I had to go to Austin, and the only thing that's going to be left is the historically black college and a few of the churches, because the black people can't afford it. So what they do, because now, like say Rocket Mortgage, Rocket is buying a lot of stuff in Detroit. So I heard it's making a resurgence, but at what cost? And who suffers from it?
Right, because you got to realize one thing. When the prices went up, you got to realize one thing. Detroit has now got all 4 sports teams in downtown Detroit. You got the Pistons, the Red Wings, the Lions, and the Tigers. And when I tell you that the Lions and the Lions, Comerica Park and Ford Field are right behind one another. Little Caesars Arena is right across the street. So you know what I mean? So everything is a resurgence. And they're when they say they're running out the black people, no, they're not running out the black people. They're running out the folks who are up to no good. Those are the ones that they're running out.
Mayo, watch it. Watch this stuff. Watch what happens. White people always want they stuff back. Cincinnati was like that. Over the Rhine was abandoned by white people. All it took was Kroger to build their parking lot. And now there are no black people, not in the population it was in Over the Rhine. And they all kick them out the suburbs. So the white people move out to the suburbs. But then they get part of that traffic and that driving. Guess what they do? They move back to the city, and they get good prices that they can afford. That's not affordable to us. The taxes go up. We can't pay the taxes. We go delinquent on the taxes. They take the house. Period.
Oh yeah. That's how like I said, I'm seeing it right now as far as the taxes go, because for one, if you can't keep up with the taxes, like you said before, your house is going to go foreclosure, and then it takes somebody just to pay the taxes off. And now you gotta get out there. You gotta get up out of there. Like I said, I got family that work for the city, and they tell me all about that. Okay, I can give you one area, Vic's area, right, where Vic live at, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're doing a whole lot of renovation and all that. Basically what you call it, gentrification.
Yeah,
that's what they're doing. Anytime you tearing up the ground to put in new pipes, and you're doing building new infrastructure and all that, Who you think is gonna pay for that? The city's not gonna pay for that. The
Well, that's
taxpayers are
right,
gonna
but
pay.
that's the whole thing because the city is not going to do shit. I mean, they were having
Right.
problems with people getting their garbage picked up. So now, when the money comes, then they do that. It always kills me that they can't get a supermarket in the neighborhood, but then a few white folk live there, and then the next thing you
Yep.
know, you have a whole supermarket. So I see,
No, you don't got a supermarket. You got a Whole Foods.
yeah, so I see that happening in Detroit, and I heard it's slated for some new skyscrapers to come into Detroit. Because let me tell y'all something about Detroit. Detroit was on par to be a Philadelphia, a LA, and Chicago. Detroit was huge, but after white flight, baby, that population started going down because Detroit and New Orleans, like New Orleans used to have a major population, but all because of white flight, it took Detroit down. So Detroit was a city of almost 1 million people and then
Yep.
jumped down to 795,000. I'm talking about in the downtown, Detroit geographical area, not the metro area. So I see a lot. When they put that money in that airport, I said some things get ready to change. Because I used to hate flying through Wayne County. Oh, I used to hate that airport. Now you go to Detroit
Used to fly into what? Used to fly into Wayne County Airport, that small little airport on the east side of Detroit.
Well, let me say that Detroit had an old airport, and now you got that new airport. And we would have to go through that the terminal. This is before that airport was renovated.
Now hold on, Pastor. Now you talking about flying into Metro? You talking about flying
No, not
into
Wayne
Metro?
County, but Metro. But Metro was a dump.
No, have you been? Now you haven't
No,
flown back to Detroit.
hold on. Let me hit it. Let me tell you. Metro,
Okay.
when I started working at Delta, was a dump. When Delta and Northwest merged and they tore that bitch down and built a new terminal, I knew they was getting ready to do some stuff in Detroit. I'm sorry, y'all. It's not Wayne, but it's Metro. But Metro was a dump. Metro was a dump. And let me tell you something. If you live in Romulus, I'm sorry, but Romulus is a dump. I'm just sorry. I used to say,
hey, guess what? Guess what, Pastor? You're not lying. It's a dump.
Yeah,
Romulus
send me to Novi. Don't send me to Novi. Do not let me stay in Romulus. If I had to stay in a hotel, send me to the hotel in Novi. Do not let me stay in Romulus. Now, I have relatives in Detroit right now. So every once in a while, I will go see my family. I have some family in Grosse Pointe Woods, and I will go see them every once in a while there.
So, okay, Grosse Pointe Woods. Okay, oh wow. That's money over there. Grosse Pointe Woods is money.
I mean, it's a nice house.
Yeah. Yeah. They got some nice houses over there in Grosse Pointe Woods. Grosse Pointe's all that. Yeah, it's nothing but money.
The mayor is from the west side. But ain't Grosse Pointe and Grosse Pointe Woods on the east side?
Yes, it is.
But they're their own city. They're not the city of Detroit. They are their own.
Yes, they are their own. They are their own city, and they do not play over there. Their police department does not play over there.
Yeah.
Grosse Pointe Woods, all that.
Yeah, but so I see what's going on with Detroit. It was like I lived in Newark, and when I lived in Newark was rough. But once they built that Prudential Center, everything changed. Newark is not as bad as it once was. It's the oranges, not all the oranges, but I think it's East Orange, and they got some other places, Irvington, all of those places in Newark area, they are rough as stuff as now. Newark used to be, but Newark has changed. Ever since that Prudential Center was built, that whole city changed.
Now, one thing, Pastor, I got to tell you, when my trucking company, when I was down there in Dallas, downtown Dallas, oh my goodness,
what about?
They got a bad homeless problem down there.
Well, they got a bad homeless problem in Austin. They have a bad homeless problem in Houston. San Antonio know how to hide their homeless, but Texas it's really bad because the cost of living is dirt cheap, and when you don't have a really bad winter, it gets cold in Dallas.
Oh yeah.
But when you get to Houston and San Antonio, it's a little warmer here. But yeah, they do have a bad homeless problem. It's bad. It's best. It's worse in Austin than it is probably in Dallas. And like I had to go to San Francisco. It's really bad in San Francisco. It seemed like where the liberals are, that's where the homeless people go. And I just think it's real interesting. But let me tell you something. If I had some money for a second house, I would definitely go to the Valley in Texas. You can get a really nice home.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Laredo,
Because like I said,
West Laco, Edinburgh, Far, Texas, Brownville, all of those border towns, you can get a dirt cheap house, and the crime is very low in those towns.
you know, when I was like I said, when I was a truck driver and I would drive through Texas. Now I said Texas is beautiful. Y'all got they got some nice, they got some very nice cities. But like I said, but the land, like I said, you can get some really good land at some cheap prices out there. The only thing I do not like about your state of Texas, Pastor, y'all heat is disrespectful. Your heat
I would
is
rather deal with Texas heat than Florida heat.
oh
Because
no,
in
no, no.
Florida, all you
That's
get is
muggy.
rain, thunderstorms, humidity, sunshine. Rain, thunderstorm, humidity, sunshine. The only place like that is the Gulf Coast, where Houston is. Houston might get that, but San Antonio and those places, you don't get all that humidity, and it's absolute desert when you past. What's that town? What is that town going on I-10? Going out there, it's a fort. Oh, I can't think of the fort's name now. But when you're going out to El Paso, Midland, Odessa, all of that is just desert heat out there.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because because my father, he was from New Mexico, born and raised in New Mexico.
Your father born in New Mexico, so he Mexican?
No, no.
Okay. Okay. You don't have too many black people born in New Mexico. Now I know somebody who was born in Albuquerque.
No, he was born in a small town called Vado.
And so
Like I
how did
said,
he get to Detroit?
he came to Detroit through the automotive when the automotive was big.
Mm.
My whole family basically came up here during the automotive when the automotive was big in the 70s and the 80s. How you think I learned a lot? I learned a lot of my mechanic skills from my father. That's the reason why I decided to go following his footsteps to become a mechanic. I've been raised, like I said, I've been raised blue collar.
I didn't know that.
Family.
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with blue collar. Blue collar make good money. The only thing with blue collar is, you got to make sure that the union is doing what they need to do. But these
Right,
companies are so cutthroat, they'll try to lock you out. So,
right.
I've seen a lot of lockouts as well. But there's nothing wrong with blue collar. But with blue collar is you got to have a second act. Once you do something, what is your second act? Because again, it's either you're going to subscribe to the Booker T. Washington method or you're going to subscribe to the W.E.B. Du Bois, and you can do a mixture of both. But if y'all don't know, W.E.B. Du Bois believed that black people should have a classical education. They should know all of the stuff as white folk know. They should know about the sciences and all of that. Well, Booker T. Washington felt that black people should be in the trades. They should know how to make things because, again, they will always have a job in the service. So, but I think there should be a mixture of both, and that's where I am.
Well, and I understand exactly what you're saying because, like I said, because not only do I do diesel mechanic work, I also do mechanic work on the side. But what I'm getting into, I'm getting into the part where I'm getting into the diagnostic side of the trade. You know what I mean? And the diagnostic side of the trade is I'm going to hook up my computer to your truck and I'm going to find out everything was wrong with your truck. And then I'm going to give whatever wrong with your truck to the people to fix it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to work smarter, not harder.
Yeah. And like I said, people always think that, I'm pushing people to college. No. But let me say this. I'm going to say this. If you are a beautician and own your own shop, you better take some business courses because
What?
again,
Mm.
I think the trades and the classic education go hand in hand. Now, some people may not be strong in the classics, but I will say this. When I was teaching speech communication at a college, I had to go to the Volvo dealership, and those guys could not understand why speech class was so important to them because all they were going to be doing is fixing cars. That's it. When I let them hear that Volvo technician go through that car, not one not one ah. If that man was in speech class, he would have made an A. And I said, see, this is why you take speech. This is why you do that. I said, I was a flight attendant for Delta, and I have sat there and listened to airplane mechanics talk to that pilot. And nobody don't want to be hearing no No, when you got people in that plane at 30,000 feet, you can't be tongue tied and stuttering and because again, it's about confidence. And so this is why again, classic education is still important to the trades because even if you're going to be working in the trade, you got to speak to a person. If you're a plumber, you got to tell people exactly what's going on and what's happening and da 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 da. And you got to be confident in what you're saying, and you got to be believable. And this is what I'm saying: the classic education and the trades go hand in hand because down there by Vivian, over there in Bamberg, over there by Denmark, South Carolina, is Denmark Tech, and you better believe that if you go to Denmark Tech, you still got to take English, you still got to take speech, you still got to take those classes because even in the trades, you have to know how to add, subtract, you have to know how to write out things and the solution to writing those things out. And if your communication is not clear, then your business is not going to grow.
Well,
And
Pastor, I'm gonna say
also,
one more thing.
I was going to say also communication. You need to be able to speak and communicate with people because for instance, I went to a town hall meet last night. It was abominable. It was terrible. I was like, I have no clue as to what the mayor of our town said. No clue.
Well, you know what? I'll tell anybody. When I was in the Marines and I was going to college, one class that I took and I still carry this class and I want to go back and take it again. Speech 101, where they teach you and they show you how to talk to people, how to interact with people. When you get up here and you're giving a speech in front of somebody and you're saying and and you're talking so fast in which people can't understand you, when you say and the next word that's going to come out of your mouth is a lie. That's what I've learned when I took my speech class in college.
Mayor, I had to just show that. I just had to show that printer because, baby, the girl said that I didn't get no printer. So there go the printer right there, Vivian. You see that printer right there?
I see it, Jay.
Okay, I just had to show the girls for the printer gate.
But I will say this: for those of you who cannot, who don't have the money to go to a speech communications class, you can always find a Toastmasters organization.
Yes, you can.
within your area. Toastmasters is the same thing. They teach you how to do speeches. They teach you how to speak in public. They teach you how to keep within the time frame of speaking, because that's very important too. People don't believe that. You're giving a speech and somebody say 5 to 7 minutes. That don't mean get up there and stay up there all damn day.
Carnegie Dale will also teach you the same thing. And you know what else will teach you how to speak? YouTube. YouTube also has speech classes. Believe it or not. YouTube is like going to college. The only thing about YouTube is that you don't get a certification. Anything that you need to do as far as fixing anything, planning out anything. I went up here, Pastor Jay, this past weekend. My mother's roof was leaking. I had to get on top of her roof, find out what was the leak was coming from, analyze it, look at it, And I saved, like I said, I saved her about $300 or $400 because I found out where it was coming from. Went to Home Depot, got the supplies that I needed, got back up on that roof, fixed it, and did what I had to do. And I learned that all from YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube is not all bad. It's not all
No.
grimy. My thing is this: Khan Academy will help you. Um, the shorts on history. There are a lot of things that you can learn on YouTube. YouTube is not all bad. They tried to charge me to set up my washer and dryer, and I found out how to change the 2-prong to 3-prong, and did it myself and saved a whole lot of money.
Yep. But Pastor, thank you for having me up. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna step down.
All right, so we want to thank the mayor and Vivian.
Mayor, you have a
Jaycation
good
is coming
day.
up. Now
You
me and
to do
Vivian
so.
gonna be talking about that. So y'all get ready for the Jaycation. Get ready for the Jaycation.
So Pastor,
Yeah.
if you like I said before, you got my email address. The
You
mayor
know
of
what?
Detroit.
Look. No. I'm gonna give it
Okay.
to you. I'm gonna look in the back chat. I'm gonna give it to you right now because I'm serious. I am serious. If I see something, I'm getting that jank. And you know I'm gonna wear it right on out here so the girls can be talking. Because I know them hoes got something to say. Hold on for a minute, Mayor. Let me go ahead and put that in the back chat. Vivian, put my email in the back chat. Vivian, I see it. I see it. So, Mayor, that's the back chat. That's my email. Send me that info. I'm serious. I just say, hey, this is the mayor. And when I see what I need to see from Dutrix, since they having this big old sale, oh yes. Yeah, I'm gonna get that coat.
And I just sent you mine. So
All right, I got it.
okay. So if you see
All
something
right.
you like, let me know. And if they got it, if they got it, I'll get it for you, and I'll ship it down there to you.
Oh, come on now. I'm gonna copy it right now and I'm gonna send it and I'm gonna say I got it. Hold on, Vivian. Stay on for a quick minute, Vivian. Real quick,
All right.
Vivian. Hold on.
Okay. The doll.
Y'all take care now.
The doll. Oh no, sweetheart. We'll be giving the people that are coming to vacation, some ideas. We'll give you guys an idea of the things that'll be happening, but we don't really tell our whole itinerary until we get there. We tell you some things that you need to bring and stuff like that. But if you're not serious, we don't. Oh, hey, TMO, how you? Listen, we'll be giving you some ideas of what's going to happen. We'll be giving you some ideas, but yeah, for those, we try to play it close to the vest. We try to play it close to the vest, in reference to things that are going on, because we have people that come in there, child. They be deciding they gonna come. We just all gonna decide we gonna just bum rush the spot. Not today, Satan. We not doing that. Hey, Miss Catherine, how are you? So that's what that's about, y'all. And I don't know where Jay went and why he left me up here. He actually gonna find him a coach, y'all. I hope he find me one too. I'm so tired. Y'all, I just had a whole meltdown. I had to go to the doctor. I had a whole meltdown at the hospital. I thought they was gonna keep me. Literally. So you see that, CMO? Catherine Powell said she enjoyed your live yesterday. I have to go back and check it out. Check it out. Did y'all see Jay Wilson blocked me and took my wrench? He gave it back, but I'm just saying. Y'all know how he do. Y'all, I'm so tired, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Y'all had food convos? Good convos. She said they had good company. Golly, Jay been on for 3 hours. I gotta ask him why he ain't at work. I gotta ask Jay why he wasn't at work. She was spicy. What she do, Miss O? What was she talk about? Girl, my truck was real nice. My truck was real nice. The Usher Board meeting, the Usher Board #1, we had a great meeting. And we look cute too. Yes, God. You see, I done got my hair gray. They was looking so shocked when they seen me. They was like, oh my God. They was like, you did, girl, what? You got braids. I said, y'all told me to get braids. They told me to get braids. They told me to. Hey, Jay.
All right, Vivian. Girl, I'm back. Look.
Jay, I just had a whole meltdown.
What happened?
At the VA.
What happened?
Honey, they had me go to a new clinic, and I literally had a meltdown at the hospital. I thought they was going to keep me. You should have seen me. Then the lady had to walk me back to my car.
Okay.
The lady had to walk me back to my car. I was like, I can't believe it. I was crying and everything. That lady was like, oh my God. So they trying to call me now because they had to call the people from downtown.
Well, go talk to the folk, Vivian, because I'm getting ready to go. Because I got to go. But don't forget Jaycation.
All right, Jay. And Jay, me and you, we gotta get together. I'm gonna send you an email later on.
All right.
For your approval.
Okay, we'll talk. Well, look, y'all, I gotta go. Y'all take care, peace and love, and bye.